What is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Let me just go ahead and turn the volume down here. Welcome back to the channel. I am After Sound, joined this morning by the one, the only Darkestnyte, back from what I hope and what I hear was a phenomenal trip of not much rest and relaxation, but definitely some good times over in Hawaii. So Darkestnyte, welcome. How are you, man?
Still a little tired, but yeah, dear, it was a good trip, and looking forward though to the next big trip, which is Splinterfest. So
Splinterfest.
excited about that.
Very exciting. All right, Darkestnyte. I don't know. I'm hardwired in and my internet is still being all weird. So if I get booted for any reason, this might just become the Darkestnyte show until I can get back on. But let's go ahead and say good morning to some folks out there. We got Andrew Johnson in the house. International Travel Channel is here. Harris. Oh, we can definitely talk Undead Blocks today. I think we can start off with that because you were playing that too last night.
It's part of the reason why I'm tired.
So Gathering the Magic is here as well. Hello to the wife. How are you? Hope all is well. Happy Sunday to Liberty Guy Off the Grid, Merlin's Matrix, Mario, Druid's Blood. Ooh, okay, so everybody, we got to say thank you to Druid's Blood because Druid's Blood sent me a couple of cards and a couple of packs to give away today. So we will do that in a little bit. I just want to say hi to everybody and kind of get started here. So let's go after dark. Tilly Tots is in the house. State of Survival is lurking. Ventura in the house. Let's go. Okay, so we're definitely gonna get into pre-town hall hype stuff, but let's chat if you don't mind about this zombie killing that we got into a little bit yesterday. So I discovered this game a couple of days ago or earlier in the week and tried it out, and I was having fun with it yesterday. I streamed it over on Twitch. I told you about it, and then I got some feedback via text, but now this is our first time actually talking. So what did you think for a Web3 game?
Yeah, I mean, it's good, right? It's still pretty basic, of course. There's one map I think that you can do, but it's fun, right? It's fun picking the different weapons. I want more, right?
Yeah.
Like I think the earning crypto is cool, right? But I like the progression, and that's not there yet, or at least for the tournament, it's not there. You're given a specific weapon, but other than that, it's fun, right? There's a learning curve. Like you can shoot the zombies, right? But some of them are not like regular zombies, right? Some of them are like runners, and they run up on you, and it's kind of crazy. Like 28 days later, right? You're like those zombies.
Definitely.
Yeah,
man. It's a nice start, I will say, because and we don't have to get too far into it, but just because I know it's a sore topic for you, but there were many games in the bull run that promised a lot and didn't really deliver. Whereas I feel like here is a game that's operating, and I don't really know the full details on it just yet, but I do think that it runs very smoothly as a game. And I wonder how the whole like earning or play to earn side of it will come into the mix.
Yeah, so I think we're in a weird place, right? I think for some people, the earning perspective or potential for a lot of these games is going to be, the foremost thing that they think about. However, I mean, I've been gaming for over 40 years, right? I just want a good game to play. If I make some crypto, great. If I don't, okay. I'm still going to spend that time doing the thing that I like. And we can talk about the thing that I feel like I'm not too happy about right now, but if you want. But I think I've learned. Yeah, so we were talking last night about Illuvium, right? And it was a year ago around this time that I invested, and there was so much hype around it, and I got caught on the hype, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get in early. And the expectation was in February we would have a game to play, and it's almost a year later. We still haven't seen anything. So
I'm so curious because I haven't followed anything on Illuvium,
right?
So, but I haven't heard anything either. So
exactly. So yeah. So anyway, so I just decided yesterday that I was going to be pretty sore about it, and that's it. I'm okay now, I guess.
Well, okay, so it's funny because like our conversation will shift here. This is a nice kind of transitional point, but it was also the same transitional point that we used yesterday in our own kind of private conversation of, okay, well, this is why when I think about games where I want to spend not only my finances, but just like time and attention and energy, right? Like Splinterlands is just one that they are delivering in the bear market.
They are.
So it's and sorry, they're not just delivering. They have a solid game that has not gone down, that has only gotten better, right? They've done a phenomenal job this past summer of tweaking the rewards to reduce exploits from exploiting the economy. And overall, I think that it is, I'm just excited, man. So this town hall coming up promises two major topics to talk about, which are going to be Riftwatchers, which we've been waiting for a while, but the other thing is tower defense, which I don't know if you want to go down either of those rabbit holes, but whatever you choose, I will follow, because I think there's a lot of exciting things ahead.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm sure it'll come up during the course of the stream, right? So, but yeah, I'm excited about tower defense. The team is definitely produced, and I would say being, the top of the heap, to be the winners of Web3. I mean, I feel like it's theirs to lose right now, right? As long as they keep doing what they're doing, sticking to some sort of reasonable schedule. I mean, it's theirs to lose, right? I mean, again, if it fails at this point, something ridiculous would have to happen. And we talked about some of those things, right? So I would say at this point, they should definitely double down and invest in security, right? That would be a thing that could put, the future in jeopardy. But if they're, again, if they have security tight, we don't ever lose assets because of some hack. I mean, I think it's going to be a long, bright future. So that's my hope anyway.
Yeah, and I mean, somebody had asked me a while back on, it was actually the People's Guild podcast. So if you guys are familiar with B Jangles and that group or that show, that they asked me like, okay, what's my biggest hesitation, my biggest fear, and that was it, right? Like you see hacks across a lot of other chains as well as bridges and games. So I said, and I'll keep saying this now, like it doesn't keep me up at night. But as Splinterlands gets bigger, more prominent, it just becomes a bigger target, right? I think Splinterlands, and to a certain extent even Hive, they're just so small in the grand scheme of like crypto right now that it's not necessarily worth it. Like they're not the big fish in the pond that people are trying to go after. But as they get bigger, and I have a lot of confidence in the team. I have a lot of confidence now in Hive actually too. Not because I've learned anything about Hive. I mean, there's a lot of cool projects on Hive, but I have so much respect for the Splinterlands team that the fact that they're choosing to build on Hive makes me confident about Hive and the future of Hive. So
exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see, right? And I think there are things we can do from a security perspective as well to protect our assets and things like that. So
yeah, if you make sure you guys lock your cards. That's the most basic.
Please lock your cards.
Lock your cards. If you're going to hold like large amounts of tokens that are not going to be staked. So for example, well, I guess you can stake SPS, but if you want to hold SPS, like hold it in a private wallet, like learn Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain, hold it in a private wallet. Like I never held, I mean, actually that's a lie. I was lazy. So I did hold like large amounts of DEC in game, but for the most part, whenever I was holding during the airdrop, if I was holding a large amount of DEC, it was never in game. It was always external wallet that was connected. So just the little things that you can do. And I'm really hoping that there's more assets that are in the game or coming to the game, like, I mean, well, land and nodes are already there. I'd love to be able to lock those. So yeah, I don't know. It's just be safe, everybody. Just be safe. All right, let's catch up on some of the chat here. So it's so similar to Call of Duty Zombies. I watched a few videos. I did not know undead blocks had power-ups, fast reload, etc. The drinks from the vending machine. Ooh, I did not know that either.
I do have a question. So this came up yesterday. So there's no instructions, right? But I need to reload. How do I reload? What button do I hit? Because I saw
R.
Is it R?
Yeah.
Okay. On my screen, it's just a blank square. It says hit blank square.
Are you playing on a controller?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's the WASD movement, and then R to reload.
Okay, there we go.
So
done.
Yeah, I think I played too many FPS games on PC, so I just always default to that. I do wonder if there's a way that you can adjust the controls though. So if you prefer like a different button.
Well, I can put a controller on, so I mean I have tons of them, right? So
Yeah.
we'll see.
It's just, for me, like, it wasn't even about the earning. It was just like, oh, this is like a Web3 game that is actually fun to like play. Like it gets your adrenaline pumping a little bit, like quick reaction time. It's different than Splinterlands. I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm just saying it's different. So I do hope that they can succeed. My only issue, and I got several comments on the video that I posted yesterday, was it's on Ethereum, which sucks. So
next week maybe it won't suck so much. We'll see.
those gas fees are not going to change.
I know.
but I mean, the thing is, it reminds me that Ethereum is still like one of the biggest Web3 platforms, if not the biggest Web3 platform. So people are on there building some phenomenal stuff. And I just hope that one day those same builders will see the value in Hive, or, not those same builders, but builders with similar capacity and innovation and, talent can come through on Hive. Ardenx in the house. Whoa, what's going on, fellow guildmates? Yeah, we're coming up on 2K. What are we at right now? I don't even know. I think we're at 1900 or something like that.
That's awesome.
It's just a number, but I love all of you. I love all 19 something of you. What's going on, Igor? Chris West in the house. That's why I lock everything. Smart move. Wibble. Game and tax. Virus is here. Hello. All right, so let's go down any rabbit hole you choose, Darkestnyte.
Are you sure? You really want to do that?
You know what? Actually, I mean, this is supposed to be a pre-town hall hype, but the amount of people who commented on the last stream we did that wanted to get your survival tips.
Oh, really?
So I don't know that we go down that rabbit hole now, but maybe we can. Maybe when there's a lull period in Splinterlands, we can talk about it.
I will add it to the list of things. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling about tower defense? And more specifically, I don't know if you caught some of the videos that I posted here, and I'm sure we've even talked about it, but how are you feeling about tower defense being a potential DEC burn mechanic? And are you planning on scooping up some of those packs if and when they, not if, but when they do come out?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I love tower defense games. They are addictive, right? So, I mean, that's one of the reasons why they're so popular. I have no doubt that I will. I don't even say FOMO in, right? I'm just gonna play and interact whatever the game is, wherever the game goes, right? We all kind of know you want to have power ups, you want to have certain defenses, you want to have certain advantages on the board, and in most cases, most of us will probably pay for those, right, in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
My hope is that some of the assets that we already have will give us bonuses above and beyond what we would pay for. That's my hope. So, for example, if I have a really good card in Splinterlands, I'd like to see that in the tower defense game. Yeah. Now, it is a different. I think it is a different development house that's done this, if I'm not mistaken. So that is kind of probably unlikely, at least at first. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, Aggie keeps talking about the staking of monsters or something in towers to like help improve, but he also said that may not be in version 1, so that may be something down the line. Yep. But it does present an interesting element to like a sink for cards, like an additional sink for cards. Yep. So we've been talking about like the circulation of I guess not Chaos Legion, but also Chaos Legion rewards cards, how many like max decks there can actually be versus how many active player accounts there are. And then we're also talking about land in the future. I mean, you're excited about land and already starting to scoop up some cards for land. So I still think we're far away from land. I mean, I'm just getting my heart ready to be broken for land when they announce that it's going to be pushed to 2024. But
it can happen, right? It can happen.
But I just want the team hopefully to be able to deliver next year if they say they're going to deliver, but land just keeps getting pushed back. So at this point, I'm actually more excited about this other development house coming in and scooping up cards off of the market. I think that could be another interesting card sync that could come potentially sooner than land if there's more delays with land.
Yeah, I have been focused a lot on supply, right? So right now, during this bear market, it feels like there are more cards than the demand, right? It just feels like that. But we felt that way before. A year and a half ago, there were tons of cards, right? They were going for pennies, right? The same as we're seeing now. Um, the team has delivered a finite number of assets, but it feels infinite. It feels like there will always be cards there. What they can't control, what they're trying to, is the demand for this finite supply. And so right now, the demand is just us playing the game and accumulating assets. And we hope that they'll be valuable in the future, right? After I max out one card, any other card is just going to feel like an investment, right? I like to play the game, and once I can play the game up to that maximum level, every other card I buy of that same type is literally an investment. So eventually, I want to return on that investment. So I'll continue to buy them. And then I hope that people will come into the game, so new players there. I hope that there'll be additional use cases for those cards, so I'll find some other benefit. There's a lot to focus on, right? There are lots of new things that are coming and lots of opportunity for the team to say, hey, you know what? These guys have 6 million, power. What can we do with some of those other cards outside of rental, right? So outside of selling them, right? And that's what I'm hoping that they're putting some serious thought into.
Yeah, okay, so this is something that I would love to dig into a little bit more with you, because I think what's been great about our relationship, our friendship, is I think we've had interesting influences on one another where, and I don't know if I've said this to you, but I feel like I've said it on the channel before, where it's just like, I think me talking to you made me think about the game way more as a player, and I started to really enjoy it as a player. Whereas you were the opposite, right? You were the polar opposite, where you were just a player here, and now all of a sudden you're the one calling me, being like, "Hey, like, investment, what's going on here? There's some opportunity," right?
It does feel weird.
So I'm curious how that journey has been for you now, and maybe whatever you're willing to share. Like, again, none of this is financial advice, but now that you are starting to kind of put those lenses on, right? And as you start to see potential opportunities in the market, because as a player, you are satisfied, right? At this point in time, you have all the cards that you need. You have the deck that you want maxed out with whatever cards that you feel are relevant. And to make it clear for everybody, you don't have a maxed Chaos Legion deck, because there are certain cards that you don't use and don't see some value to them, right?
Yeah, well, I do. So even the cards I don't use are max. I hope that at some point in the future there will be a benefit. Right now, the meta is fixed where the meta is, right? But it's always always changing. Like one card, a Blinding Reflector. Before Wraith, it was just, a cheap card, right? There were other options that you could use, but now it's a viable option with Wraith. So I still don't use it a lot because there are still other options. But it's a good card, right? And so one day it might be something that I use, and I think of all cards that way. Right now, not valuable, but at some point in the future, it might be a thing that I'll wish that I had. And I've seen it happen a lot of times throughout my playing evolution of Splinterlands.
Yeah.
So I know better now.
So what opportunities, I suppose, are you looking at when it comes to Splinterlands from an investment perspective? And again, there's no pressure. There's not financial advice, but I'm just curious, as somebody who has been around the game for a while, that hasn't really looked at the game through this lens, but now is, again, I know the answer already because you've called me, right? And you're just like, hey, what do you think about this? And I'm just like, oh yeah. But for the folks here, who may be on one side or the other when it comes to player, investor, or a mix of both, I think it'd be interesting for them to hear your perspective on it.
Yeah, so right now, what I'm focused on are cards that are important, right? I mean, we all should be doing that, but cards are important, right? We know what's coming. For example, with Riftwatchers, right? They'll be, I think they're calling them behemoths, right? These are high mana cards. Well, right now, I've been looking at cards that, one, can withstand a lot of damage and also do a lot of damage to those new cards, or what I think will be those new cards.
The giant killer, right?
Giant killer. Any card with giant killer, I'm all over. And again, I like the fact of going after common cards, right? But there need so many of them. So I said, I don't want to, have, thousands or hundreds of thousands of, what is it, Chaos Knight, right?
Sure.
I don't want to do that. But there are some really good cards that I like that fit my affinity for the Splinterlands play. So, for example, I've been collecting the Jin Murat, right? So, and if you look at that card, it has all the things that I like, right? It's a Death Splinter, it's a legendary, relatively cheap right now. And so I just, I pick up a couple a day and that's it. So that's kind of where I'm at. Also, from a reward card perspective, picking up Jin Oshanas, right? Just because it has force field, right? It's a great card.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculously cheap.
So here are the cards with Giant Killer, a lot of which so Jin Inferni gets it at level 1, which is really nice.
Awesome. Yep, it's an awesome card.
This is at bronze, so I think that could actually be quite handy at bronze. You get this one at gold, silver for Chaos Knight.
Yeah, I think that's a great card.
Silver for Jin Murat, who is the one that you mentioned, and then Diamond Plus for Desert Dragon, who, man, in Desert Dragon is so much fun to play with in Diamond. The couple times that you had delegated me the deck.
Yeah.
And anytime there's like the opportunity for anytime there's like an opportunity rule set or melee mayhem or something with the Pierce and the Giant Killer ability, all of a sudden he's doing 12 damage sometimes, and it's so awesome.
And I understand why that card gets so much hate, right? It's like it gets ridiculous amounts of hate. Like there's so many rule sets that it's good in, right?
Yeah. 100%.
Trample, I mean, that's just awesome. With Pierce, right? I mean, like, kidding me?
With Pierce is a huge one, yeah. Well, it's gonna make Yasek. We haven't even talked about Yasek. Look at this. We're like 20 minutes in, and there's a legendary summoner probably gonna drop in the next couple of days or weeks. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's gonna make things really interesting for Yasek. And I know you picked up a Magnor, so that's probably gonna be a lot of fun whenever that happens. All right, hold on. Let me catch up on the chat here. So Igor is saying there should be a proposal for making a security tutorial page in game where new guys get the info.
Oh yeah,
you guys are talking about. You know what? You should go tell Bulldog. Bulldog does a lot of great content for the channel itself specifically. So I think if they don't have anything on, I mean, they might have it already, but I think Bulldog could probably make an awesome video for it.
I've seen a couple of things, but here's the thing, right? We're all part of the community. Any one of us could put together a video around security, right? Like learn enough and make a couple of videos, post them over on PP. These ideas, I mean, we always have great ideas in the stream, right? Yeah. Any person that's in the stream could totally take that idea.
Okay, fine, I'll do it.
Well, I mean, you know what? That's my area of expertise is security. So I that one.
No, I mean, if you guys want me to do like a video on the things that I do for security, sure, just let me know. But I feel like I covered most of it here. It's not difficult. It's just people don't think about it until it's too late, or they get lazy, and I'm guilty of that too, right? Like I said, I was just holding a couple 100,000 DEC recently in my account, and I never used to do that before, right? But it's just like, yeah. All right, hi Pipe, what's going on, Roar? Good to see you here. Harris is asking, when will players be able to create proposals of their own? I want to see wild proposals, like ban bots for 1 month to see how the game is without bots. Oh, okay, Darkestnyte. If you could put in a proposal, what would your proposal be? It doesn't matter how outlandish.
You know it would be what it would be.
Is it for Waka?
To be better than it is.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Proposal. That's my only proposal.
But how?
I don't know. Just something. Let them do a rebalance, right? That would.
Would you give Waka another ability?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe a +1 maybe, something like that. I don't know. but nothing crazy, right? But just make it better than it actually is. And I'll tell you why, because Dwayne is always hammering that card, and every time I hear him, I'm like, oh.
Oh, you feel triggered, you feel attacked.
Oh, because he's right? Like, and again, he's a great, content creator. I don't want him to be right on this one, but
that's fair.
So nothing I could do about it.
All right. So, oh wait, I totally missed one. I didn't scroll down far enough. There's also Legionnaire Alvar who gets this in gold. This card I think is really underrated too. Just a fantastic tank in many instances. Sorry, not gold, silver. Gets it in silver. All right. This is a question I've been wanting to get to.
The downside is its speed, right? Which Yasic will fix.
Yasic could fix. Yeah, absolutely. Yasic could definitely fix. I also don't mind using him sometimes in reverse speed rule sets because again, for the I play in gold, so the demoralize tends to be helpful as well in certain instances too.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, so Chris West, I have heard of Splinterforge. I'm actually in the Discord, but I have done nothing with it. So I didn't realize there's a playable game already. I thought it was coming later on this year. So have you tried this out yet? Okay, so apparently this is the answer to my prayers and my callings, because it's a game built using Splinterlands assets, I believe, right? Like I put this out there a while back, and somebody said, "Oh, Splinterforge, they're working on a game where you can use your assets, probably cards from within the game, to play a totally separate game." But I don't know what kind of game it is. I just got excited, so somebody sent me the Discord link and I jumped in, but I never actually explored more. So, Chris, can you tell us a little bit more about this game? And then I will go back into the Discord probably today and ask dumb questions like, "What's going on?" Yeah. Somebody tell me what's up.
I would be totally do that.
Harris, you don't want to see that, man. If we lost all bots, I wonder how difficult it would be to find a match in many of the different game types.
I've seen that before. With the player base now, I don't think it'll be.
Okay. X Sweelex, what's going on? Hold my cards. Hello. Icy Flow, I keep building my deck. I should invest more, but I'm addicted. See, this is my problem. Part of me wants to just max out the cards that I want for Chaos Legion, so then I can start focusing on like accumulating more SPS or accumulating more, I don't know, other cards. And see, actually, what's funny is that's exactly where you're at, right? Darkestnyte, like you don't need any more cards.
Right.
Good morning, Brand Talk. What's going on? Flashy Flash. Ooh, what's going on? So see, here is yet another name. If you guys saw that video where I was talking about new players or new people on the channel, Flashy Flash, we've never spoken before. At least my memory's not that great, but I don't remember you being here. So this is your first time on stream. Welcome. It's good to have you here. Would love to know how long you've been playing.
Flashy Flash is a brutal player. He beats me all the time.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yes. And so I'm a big One Punch Man fan. Love it. And so I remember the name, from I'm always, and I can't tell you how many times I've been like, "Flashy Flash, I'll get you." So good. Now that he's here, he can take some abuse on stream.
Oh man, the amount of trash talking that I do when the camera's not on is just terrible.
Yeah, same. So it's firing.
I rage out, throwing things across the room. Yeah. Like, stick that freaking affliction. What is wrong with you? You've had 8 turns.
Yes, that's why everyone comes to the stream, right? They can haunt us from the wins that they snatched.
I know. They're just like, "Hey, I've beaten you before. Let me go rub it in your face."
Yeah, exactly.
So, State of Survival is saying, Darkestnyte, my idea for quick investment is to buy and hold packs. And I'd like to know from your experience about how long after pack sellouts the pack prices go up more than 2 times.
So I would love to say that that's my strategy and that I had a plan around that. The problem is when I have packs and I hold on to them, I always go, let me open 1 pack. And then 20 packs later, I'm like, oh my God. But I don't, it's hard for me to hold on to packs. I know there are people that do that, but I don't have the ability to not open them.
So what's interesting is that I'm holding on to a bunch of packs right now, and part of the issue is like, okay, well, they're not doing anything for me right now, right? Like the packs themselves aren't earning me anything. The cards within the packs could either be rented out or they could be added to my deck, and providing some kind of value overall. Because if I just hold them until the end of Chaos Legion, or whenever Chaos Legion sells out, I worry about like I don't know how long that's going to take. So everybody knows by now that aggro is bullish, saying that the models are showing November, which I think is still very aggressive. But if November ends up being the case, that's still like 2.5 months away, right? End of November, of which I'm not getting any utility out of these. And maybe what I should do is just literally sell them for like cash, put them into like HBD, earn 20%, and then as soon as we get close to selling out, buy back in new packs. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Or open the packs, play with the cards, or rent the cards out. It's like they're not doing anything for me right now, which I know comes from the investor mindset. But for you, I'm curious how, you just like opening packs, which who doesn't like opening packs, right?
Yeah. We know they're going to go up, right? I mean, at the minimum, they're going to double. The packs are going to double when there are no packs available. At the minimum, they're probably going to do that. How long to your point, how long do you want to wait? That's really the question. That's really the question for all of the investments here, right? Is a time horizon of 2 to 3 years okay with you? If it is, buy everything, right? If it's not, and you need a quick turnaround, there are much better ways to generate profits, right? And Splinterlands would not be. I don't think that it would be that. Now, periodically there are opportunities like what was a big one recently, Revealer, right? That came out of nowhere, but now everything's gone back to normal, right? Things like that opportunities will arise, and if you're looking for them, find them. But I wouldn't count on them. So definitely the long term is kind of where I'm at.
Cool. All right, Gathering the Magic is saying get your alpha and beta packs and hold long term. Chaos will take a long time to 2x since supply is so high.
Yep.
I mean, I agree with that. I think everybody who's buying, the thing is, if you're buying packs to hope that they go to $8 right away, just realize to like double your investment. Just realize that people are buying packs on the secondary market for $2 right now, and they will undercut the hell out of you, because once packs sell out, they'll be able to sell for $4 and get a 2x on their investment, right? And so it could be a while. What about subsets like Dice and Riftwatchers? I think you were asking Gathering the Magic.
Yeah, I mean, good. They were all good.
Yeah.
I mean, they're I consider them. I consider them just add-ons to the set, right? So, you have. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Sorry. Thank you. So I mean, they're considered part of the original set, right? So there are things to look at, and it's balancing, certain cards and things like that. So I think they'll be important, and there'll be certain things are important. So interesting. So actually, go back to that. So not necessarily pumping, right? I'll go back to the next one. Yeah. Pumping. I like people to kind of know where my head's at. I mean, I'm not heavily invested in these, right? And I think we should all benefit. It makes sense. And again, I remember back in the day, people wouldn't say what they were investing in, right? Until after the investment opportunity was over. So for us, I mean, I think we're all like family here, right? So
yeah. Okay, so this is not an attack on any other content creator out there, but I've just heard it several times, which really irks me. But it's just like, somebody will post a video and they'll just be like, oh yeah, I think this card's gonna be great. And then they admit that they bought a bunch of it before recording the video because they wanted to like front run the price. And then they put the video out. I'm just like, oh, I know that this is like an unregulated market. And if you're going to do that, then just like do it. But I don't know. Here, I feel like I just throw things out that I don't even know if they're going to be right. But half the time I feel like I throw stuff out there. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not doing this though. But I think it's a really great idea. This is the first time, actually, it's funny. This is the first time that I followed my advice of flipping vouchers, because I've always talked about vouchers being probably one of the quickest flips within the game. It's just like, if you know something's coming, people are slow. They wait for some kind of opportunity, right? And so they wait for some kind of opportunity, or they wait for some kind of announcement. And we've seen vouchers, double or whatever in price before. So this time around, I was just like, okay, well, I have some capital laying aside that I wanted to buy more packs with, but let me just buy some vouchers and see what happens with it. And then I bought them at like 45 cents, and they just crossed like 60 cents this morning. So it feels good.
Yep. There you go.
But the amount of times that I was saying this before and I wasn't doing it, it made me feel like an idiot because I'm just like, oh, I should have done that.
Exactly.
I just did an update vid on weekly pack sales. 400 orb packs sold last week, which was crazy. Gosh, I don't even, you know, I don't even know what's in the orb. What's in the orb
Arius.
set?
Arius.
Oh, is that Arius?
Yes.
Okay.
So I remember when wax first came out, you could buy orbs for $5 a pop, and then it immediately went to 20 and 30, then like hundreds of dollars for.
Wow.
And I think because of this, and I've opened up a ton of orbs, but I realized chasing an Arius for opening up orbs was a very quick way to lose all your money.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Because here's the thing, right? The circulation supply has not gone up from 87 in 2 years or a year and a half, right? So that means people aren't getting them in the orbs.
I'm trying to think of like what would be valuable here. I mean, I know you're probably not going to get Alchemist, right? Halfling Alchemist?
No.
Or Blight, but or Chain Golem or Waka, but all these other cards, right, are eligible?
If you go to, I can tell you the ones. So scroll down a little bit more. I think Dwarven Wizard was one. Enchanted Defender was one.
I mean, isn't it all these cards with like the old background?
Yes. Yeah, those are all the ones from the orbs. Yep.
Oh, Corrupted Pegasus.
I don't know if that was one.
See, this is why it's confusing and why I always never think about or orbs, right? Because there's not even a thing up here for orbs. They just lump it in with promo.
Right.
And promo includes Waka and Blight and Chain Golem.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think Mermaid Healer was one. I mean, again, all the older ones.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. Let's see. Over 125,000 Chaos sold last week. I think there was a big whale that came in and ate some up.
I think it's the same thing, man. I think it's end of season. End of season.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
We give out a bunch of packs, and I think that influences the number.
So we're 900. Okay. So we have 128,000 to go. So I was wrong. I want to be very open and transparent about that. I thought as soon as we hit 850,000, this thing was going to fly off shelves. So I was 100% wrong because it's been a slow grind from 850,000 to 870,000. I've been watching it, waiting, thinking that I'm going to wake up one morning and all of a sudden 50,000 packs are going to be gone. But we're not there yet. And I think the fact that there was the announcement of the announcement once again, right? The pre-town hall hype has a lot of people waiting, and maybe rightfully so. So it seemed as though they were trying to get Yasik, with Aggie FOMOing everybody. It was trying to get Yasik out before this town hall, which would make sense, right? Because everybody FOMOs in, and then you get whatever the town hall hype is, and then you kind of keep the momentum going. But at this point in time, I think everybody's just being patient.
I've seen Aggie more in Mav chat in the last couple of days than I have in months. And it's basic conversation, like he's really hanging out. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? But nothing's going on. He just throws out comments.
Yeah, he's just casually dropping things.
I'm like, dude, man, should I send this challenge in StarCraft now? Like, time?
Aggie's got too much time. He's like not playing enough StarCraft. Oh, speaking of which, man, I would love to jump into more StarCraft.
Whenever you're ready, man. So
wait, really? You'll play with me?
Of course.
All right.
I play co-op, right? So there are co-op.
Wait, this is StarCraft 2.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, so I've never played StarCraft 2, so co-op would be fun. Also, because if we did like competitive, you'd probably kick my ass because I don't know what's going on.
But I don't play competitive in that, so maybe.
So wait, how does co-op work? You can do co-op with the campaigns and the missions?
So it's co-op with scenarios, right? So you have each of the commanders, and you can earn the commanders, or really you have to buy them. But they have different scenarios that you can play. So I like to play Zeratul, which is one of the Protoss.
Okay.
And so I like things with cloaking and invisibility and super cool units that I don't have to micromanage. I hate micromanagement. So they're typically powerful. But you can play as the humans. You can play as Zerg. Queen of Blades is in there. They all have unique abilities. and different play styles. And so you pick one, or pick one. Your partner picks another, and then you work through towards completing the scenario objectives.
Which are, is it just like
all different types?
This, or all different types.
One is, let's say, for example, the one I like the best is a defensive campaign where you're a town in the middle, and different waves of enemies are coming after you, and you have to defend.
Oh no!
Actually, wait, they're actually zombies. So we get zombies, and so at night,
zombie tower defense in Starcraft.
Yeah, exactly,
I love it.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
So the zombie tower defense. So during the night, the zombies come after you, but during the day, they die, and then you get to go clear out the areas around where the zombies are coming from. And it's tough because because the more days you go, the tougher it gets, and you really have to get out there and fight. It's no joke.
This is gonna be a problem because I will have zero time. Like I will have zero time the moment I start this, because you guys don't understand. Like before Steam was around, where it tracked how many hours and shamed. I don't know. Maybe people don't feel shame. Maybe it's a flex to see how many hours you put into a game. I would say that the game that has the most amount of hours of gameplay in my life is Starcraft, because I used to play that religiously. The online, the original Starcraft online, versus or competitive thing. I loved it, and it's just odd that I never got around to Starcraft 2. But I think it's because I felt shame of like how many years of my life I spent playing that game. But now I want to get back into Starcraft 2, especially if I can play with you.
Yeah, let's do it. We should stream one. I would say, if I look at how many hours I've spent gaming throughout my entire life, I would have at least 4 or 5 PhDs at this point. Easy,
right?
Easy.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's been so fun with the pandemic because obviously it's just like shut down so much of my time. I'm not performing, I'm not touring, and gaming just filled that hole and like made me feel like a kid again so much.
Yep.
So now if I go back into Starcraft, I'm gonna feel like I'm a teenager all over again, just playing.
Yep. Hey, don't we have a tournament to be commentating now?
Today?
Yeah. Do we have our tournament today or not?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was in my head. I was like, aren't we supposed to be doing something?
I thought I'd mentioned to you that I was going to hold off this week just because I wanted to not be so distracted with the tournament and for us to just kind of muse about town hall stuff. But here we are talking about killing zombies in 2 separate games now.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. All right. So Icy Flow has a proposal. Have the season rank reset to the bottom of the league you're in. With low ratings inflations, it's too difficult to grind. What do you think about that?
I like that. I like that proposal. I adapt to whatever the team wants, right? So I don't really.
So maybe instead of, I think to keep it somewhat universal, instead of just dropping to the bottom of your league, what if it is, because right now it's essentially drop 3 leagues below, right? Or 3 divisions below. So if you're in gold 1, you drop to gold or to silver 1, gold 2 to silver 2. So maybe what if they do it so you drop 2? So the benefit of making it up into gold 1, if you don't want to get into diamond, for example, you still don't drop out of gold and have to fight all those people in silver.
Yep. I would like that. It's a good proposal. I would definitely welcome that. Because when I make it to champion, I'd like to stay in champion. Right?
Yeah. All right. Well, Icy Flow, you already have Darkestnyte's vote with his 47 million SPS, so you're good to go, man.
Not that much.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Just wait until they release an ability for SPS, and all of a sudden Darkestnyte's going to be like typing in the corner and be like, all right, I just got all the SPS. Our Legionnaire Alvar with either life or water, where you can res him, is just the resurrection where he comes back, especially with. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because he's got the void armor ability. So
yeah, it's a great card, and it's neutral, right? Anything that's neutral typically is at a premium. So,
do you use resurrection? I'm just curious. Do you use resurrection in any other Splinter?
So 2, I do it in life, right, with River Hellendale, and then the Ancient Lich in.
Okay. No, I said outside of water or life, because I know that there are monsters out there, but the 2 popular ones in Chaos Legion are life and water. Okay,
Yes,
so
yeah, I'd use it in depth. Yeah.
Ancient Lich. Okay. All right. So I think you're talking about Splinterforge here. It's very simple at the moment, but the idea that assets can be valuable in an entirely different game is awesome. Yes, I love that. I would love to create a game like that. I would love. I mean, I would love to put the idea out there and for someone else to go create a game like that so I can play it. Only start playing. All right, I'm gonna go check this out. You've now ruined my Sunday, so I guess I won't be getting any work done today. I'm just kidding, Chris. Thank you for letting me know. You always need more cards. Zekaria is saying keep buying. See, here's a new name right here. Zekaria, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. How long have you been playing? Jabi, what's going on?
It's Splinterforge, right? Splinterforge, right?
Yeah, I can send you the link to the Discord if you want to hop in.
That'll be awesome.
Especially with the crazy rental market. What's going on, Butters? Good to see you here. Open packs and rent them out. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. But if I open the packs, I'm going to want to level up the cards. Quick turnaround for me is going to be vouchers. Hey, are you seeing good? I feel like the rental market is completely down right now. Is that the same for anybody else? Like,
well, that's why I started delegating cards again.
Yeah, rental market's trash.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I rent some, right? If it's easy, right? But I would rather. I think I sent you some, Artenex some. I get so much more enjoyment because I like to go and see. Oh, I wonder if they've used that card that I sent them, right? And that's fun for me, right? So. Do
you know Gene Pool in the?
Beats me all the time.
Huh?
Beats me all the time in tournaments.
Oh, beats all the time in tournaments. He's part of the Splex team. So you know the card rental thing, and I just whenever I see him talking a lot in Mav chat, I'm just like, oh, rentals must be good. And then when he's not talking, I'm just like, rents must be down. Because usually he'll come on and be like, look at this beauty. It's getting like 200% ROA. And then when he disappears for a while, usually like beginning of season, I'm just like, okay, rents must be down. And then I go check my Splex because I love the fact that it's completely hands off. I don't go in there every single day. It's just like I hop in, I'll like transfer my DEC once a week or something, and it's just nice to go through.
I'm gonna eventually do it, right? So I like the other things. I love the droid, right? So Archmage, it's made my life just a lot easier. Now, what I found, it's like everything else that we talk about, right? It has its moments. It's like the big conversation, and then it fades away. And I find now that the bot doesn't even play anymore, right? Because I'm currently in there and I'm keeping my CR low, so it never even has a chance to play anymore.
All right, I'm at a serious crossroads with my bot here. It's been fully benched because I just play better than it, and I don't know what to do because it's like I feel like I have value that's burning a hole in my pocket because I'm not using it, and I can't delegate it out, and I don't have another deck to play with it. Actually, do you have another deck? Do you want to set up another deck? I'll send you my bot.
I have two alt accounts. So my son's account and then the one that was going to be my scholarship account. I just threw it over there, and they're doing their thing. And there's good value, right? I mean, I'll log in and there's tons of daily reward chests and end of season. I mean, it's great. But I do that more because I don't have time to play those accounts, right? So, and then I play my main because I enjoy playing my main.
I mean, I've enjoyed playing too. Like I said, I'm just at a point where the bot, the Archmage token has become useless to me. Not because it's bad. I'm not trying to FUD on Archmage. I think they're great. They have an awesome service. I'm just not using the token anymore, and it makes me feel like I could be taking that value, putting it somewhere else. But the problem is because I don't have a leveled up deck, I don't want to invest in a second deck to use the bot with,
Yeah, I mean, again, having options is great, right? Having options is great, and that's what I feel like I have is options. So.
I'm gonna find someone. I'm gonna find someone to partner with. I'm just gonna create a separate account. Oh, wait a second, this could be interesting. What if we start a community account? What if we start a channel account where people can delegate cards? People can delegate cards, and I'm just gonna send the bot there, and then we just let it run wild, and then like the community can decide what we do with whatever the winnings are. Oh wait, we do giveaways with whatever the bot wins.
Done. I would like that.
So the community, if you have extra cards, you just delegate it there. We're gonna let this thing run, and then like once a week or whenever, we just have people come in, and we'll unstick the SPS. We won't lock the cards, and every time we stream or something. Wait, this is a good idea, right? Am I getting excited about something that's not a good idea? Please be honest with me, people. I just want to find fun ways to like give back to you guys. do more
but I think it would be fun just to see what it's doing, right?
Yeah.
To see just what it's doing, right?
People would just like delegate a smorgasbord of cards or whatever. I mean, I'll send extra whatever extras I have there, but I think it could be fun.
Yeah, count me in too for sure.
And then we'll create like that'll be cool because it'll create this like every week we'll just have stuff to give away to people, like even if it's just like random rewards cards.
And everyone can now say that they have a bot to you.
And everyone, see, if you can't beat them, join them.
Of a bot.
That'll be so funny because then like everybody who comes on here who's just like, hey, oh yeah, bots are bad, ban bots, and I'm gonna be like, wait, didn't you delegate a card?
Exactly.
You, my friend, are part of the problem.
Yes.
Join us. All right.
Let's do that.
Quick turnaround for me is going to be vouchers. I agree. I would wait for Yasik at least. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do too. I have like 100 packs that I'm like itching to open. So I'm trying to win more potions, and then I think I'll wait for Yasik to come on, then open them and do something. Icy Flow, should I open 17,000 packs and flood the rental market? Holy crap.
Oh, damn.
Druid's Blood with the flex. Let's go.
Let's go.
17,000 packs. How many? So did you buy all of those from the main, from the store? Because I just want to know 17,000 divided by 575 is going to get you 29 Yasiks.
Well, gold too, right? So, gold ones as well.
Oh, I'm sure some of them will be gold. Yeah. I mean, I'm struggling here to get to 3 Yasiks, so hopefully I can make it soon. 400 voucher bag for me, very nice,
dude. So going to the voucher bag, right? That's excellent. Buying the nodes has really paid off. I think you at the beginning, you and I were going back and forth about nodes, and it has turned out to be a really good. I don't know if I want to use the word investment, but we're part of the community, and to get the benefits that we're getting has been, I think, really good. So, because I would have gotten it with no airdrop.
100%. Okay. Oh gosh, I just got excited about what you were saying, and then I forgot what I was going to say. Node licenses. Are you considering getting any more?
Yes, I am considering it, but I'm going to do it after Splinterfest, right? So my focus really is on Splinterfest right now. But I have been looking for. So originally we were talking about putting it out on Amazon or one of the other, cloud services, right? Azure or whatever. But I want my node to be in my house. I want to be able to look at it. So what I'm looking for are microcomputers, right? Real small computers. And then I want to hire either an artist or a sculptor to actually make the lights. Like if you can click on licenses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Can you click on licenses real quick?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No. I didn't hear you for some reason. Yeah. There we go. Licenses.
Yeah. Do you see how the artwork there? Yeah. I want the node to actually look like that, right? Where it's glowing, and I want to just have it in the corner of my house and say, hey, that's my node, and then just run it, right? So I don't think the technical part will be difficult. My hope is, is that you can run more than one license in the application, right?
You should be able to. At least that's what was
they say that you should be able to, right? I hope that functionality makes it into the code. So that way, if any, like say for example, you have a license, if you want to actually run it, you'd say, hey, Darkestnyte, run it for me, either through delegation. That would be great. But I mean, you can trust people to, I think, certain people to run the node for you. Oh wow, we sold a couple more nodes here.
We did.
That's interesting.
1712.
And a lot.
Yeah, I'm having some really degen thoughts these days. I want to go in and just like buy like several more nodes, because I'm just like, okay, they're like with voucher prices up, which isn't gonna last, but still with voucher prices up and SPS rewards coming, I'm just like, I just want more of them. So I don't know. The struggle is real.
Yeah, and the thing with the nodes was it wasn't an investment play, right? I just wanted to be part of the community, right?
Same.
That was
Yeah.
it.
All right, so 3,700 vouchers for me. Ooh, let's go. Somebody's gonna make a nice flip on that. I have saw almost all my cards. Okay, well, interesting. We got hardcore investor here. Mickey G, I won't be buying into the Riftwatchers hype. I'll sell my vouchers around 20 and around 25% of my SPS into any pump FOMO we get. Smart move, Mickey G.
Yeah, I think I'm the same way too. I'm not chasing after Riftwatchers.
I need to when Riftwatchers comes out, I need to make sure that I am in close communication with Darkestnyte because I don't want to FOMO in. And I love his approach to this. So here's the difference between Chaos Legion and I think what all other future releases. When Chaos Legion first came out, I was playing with starter cards still. So I wanted to get a leveled up deck, right? So I was very much like trying to get as many cards and get into gold as quickly as I could. Whereas now I'm actually kind of excited about Riftwatchers and even Rebellion in the future because I have a playable deck already. And I'll probably be able to be like, I feel like I'm a cycle behind you, Darkestnyte, because I will be able to play with my, hopefully maxed Chaos Legion deck by the time Rebellion comes out. And then instead of buying all the crazy, buying into the hype and buying cards at their highest, I just wait and see, ooh, this is a card that keeps beating me. Ooh, this is a card that I keep seeing in tournaments. Let me go in and buy that one specifically. So that's the big difference, I think, from here on out, hopefully.
That's exactly where I am, right? So it's the meta watch, right? You're watching the meta, watching how it evolves, and then reacting to that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would love to be more proactive, right, and try to anticipate what's going to happen. And I think we do that a little bit. But the reality is, we are always in this. We get an announcement, we do an analysis of what we think is going to happen, right? Yeah. With the behemoths, right? I think that Giant Killer will be a thing, right? So I can prepare a little bit for that. But what if it doesn't become a thing? Right? What if there aren't enough of the behemoths, right? And the supply is super low. Will they really impact the meta the way we think they will? Don't know. Sure. Right? We have no idea of knowing. Maybe the cards will have some other, downside. We don't know yet. So we'll see. Now I hope, and again, they put Giant Killer in for a reason. I hope it will help define the meta a little bit.
That's a good point. Yep. All right. I sold all my high value cards. I don't play with like gold summoners. Oh, I need to sell my gold summoner. They're going for so cheap right now.
Yeah. For me, I think this is, again, and it's not financial advice, right? But I think this is probably the worst time to sell anything, right?
Yeah.
It's just the prices are too low.
I tweeted this out yesterday, but I finally bit the bullet and I sold my gold foil Carnage Titan.
Ooh, nice.
I sold it, and then I immediately turned that profit and bought 10 BCX of the regular so that I could max it out.
That's a win.
Yeah, so to me, it was worthwhile. Kazrak, fellow Mad, what's going on? Arius came from the mystery potion. He's not in the orbs. Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, how many orbs did you open looking for Arius?
The mystery potions were awesome.
Oh man.
So, because that's where I got 2 of my lands from.
Yep.
So, I wish I had known that. I would have bought more mystery potions.
It's funny because I talk about that. I was chatting with my parents yesterday. They're going to be visiting soon, so they're always just like, okay, so how do you spend your time? And they're like fascinated with it. I'm like obsessed with this game now and the YouTube channel, all that. So I literally told them that story where I'm just like, oh yeah, the land that I was telling you that I bought like a year ago for $500 a pop. Yeah, Darkestnyte got them for free just by playing the game, right? So it's kind of crazy to think about where stuff like this could go in the future.
That's what Dwayne always talks about, right? Mm-hmm. Like he always says, hey, I can't imitate him yet, but I'm going to work on it for Splinterlands. He always says, hey, these are assets that were given away for free. And it's still happening, right? So you've got to see the future of what these assets are doing, right? A penny for a Pellicore Bandit or Mercenary, that's practically free, right? So, kind of. So I think that we're still, the same things are still happening, right? We're in a bear market right now, and we're still buying assets,
Okay,
right?
I didn't hear anything you said because I got distracted just trying to imagine you saying you were going to imitate Dwayne. So please, can you just try it now? Wait, are we doing imitations?
We're totally doing that.
Are we doing imitations of all the other content creators? I don't think I'm even good. The only one that I can do is Tales from the Cryptmancer because I watch all of his videos and it's just like, hello, crypto boys and ghouls. I feel like if I was to imitate any of the other content creators, they would be offended because I wouldn't do it well. And it's out of love, but they would still be offended.
It's totally out of again, it's such a major part of our lives, right?
Yeah.
Like I wake up in the middle of the night and those are the voices that I hear, talking about Splinterlands, right? So how could you not imitate? So, and it's definitely out of flattery. So
you commented on a video like in the middle of the night last night. You need to get more sleep, my friend.
Dude, I'm still on Hawaii time.
I know, but
still. Hours.
I woke up and I saw the comment. I was just like, oh yeah, Darkestnyte does have sleeping issues, like he said.
Yes. Well, stop making comments and videos and dropping them in the middle of the night.
All right, I'm gonna let you off the hook with the Dwayne impression, but we want to see it. Sorry, not imitation, impression. That's what I meant.
Impression, yes.
All right, hold on. We're so far behind on chat. Let me see if I can catch up. So never open packs. Trying to get a legendary. Just buy the legendary. Smart and wise words. Ooh, I have some very interesting. Okay, hold on. Before we get into this, can I share something with you that Stever mentioned? So shout out to Stever, awesome content creator. He's not here today, but sometimes he stops by. But take a look at this. Take a look at this, because I put that video out about buying rewards cards and like the potential upside and all that. And again, none of this is financial advice. And again, I'm not doing this, right? So this is not like me front running you or me caring about doing it. I don't think that cards are a good investment, but I think that this is a very interesting way to look at it, because we were getting all excited about these rewards cards, the common rewards cards going for a penny, right? And I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, that sounds phenomenal. Great.
Ooh, look at that. 1 second. Harvester just jumped up a penny. That's incredible.
Harvester?
Yeah, it was 7 cents yesterday. Now it's
nice. Okay. So again, these are going for a little bit more than a penny, but he actually pointed out the rares, which actually I think for either of them they'll be good, but he called out the burn value. So for example, these cards are going, well, let's go to the cheapest one. So let's go to like Twilight Basilisk or whatever. So I guess according to him, these have the highest potential, but also if you buy them for 2 cents right now. Oh, sorry, it's not the comments. It's due to the fact that rares have a burn value, DEC burn value of 20. So their power is 20 CP. So what does that mean? Is that if you buy them for 2 cents right now, whenever DEC goes back to its peg, even if these never appreciate in value, you can burn them for the same price that you got them. So at least you get your money back if you believe that DEC is going back to its peg.
Man, history doesn't repeat, but it sure does not.
So I thought that was brilliant, because I'm just like, okay, if you're gonna buy in, right? Because a lot of people, it's interesting to hear a lot of the kind of negative sentiment around buying cards, saying that, like, people think that this could go up to 4 cents, but maybe it doesn't. Maybe the desire for it doesn't happen for the next couple of years, and you got to wait a long time. Whereas I would say that the move towards peg for DEC will probably happen a lot sooner than the next bull run, right? Just because the team is working so hard towards getting it. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that with folks because I thought that was a really interesting insight from Stever. So shout out to Stever.
So back in the day, again, that's the prices that you're paying now, right? But back in the day, they used to burn, and I was not part of this, but they would burn cards for DC, right? Tons of cards were burned. And when we look at what was burned back then, it would make you cry now, right? So I am not a fan of burning cards. And again, unless the value is so high that it makes sense, but I just thought that was a bad idea then. And now we're repeating the same thing again, right? A couple of years later.
Yeah.
So good cycles, right? Cycles will repeat. That's
100%.
eventually we'll get to the point where we'll look at this. Can you imagine burning 1,000 Twilight Basilisks? Right? That's going to be a conversation.
I mean, I also can't see these cards staying at 2 cents, but I am willing to wait until 2025 for the next like Bitcoin bull run. So, okay, so now it's time to catch up on checks. We're like 30 minutes behind. All right, so when packs sell out, is it reasonable to expect individual car prices to go down first? Because so many packs, I don't know. I think that's a difficult question to answer just because it depends on what the open rate versus sellout rate is, right? So the market may never be flooded again, right? Just because the packs are bought, people will be more willing to sit on them, especially at the end. Whereas at the end of the airdrop, people who were sitting on packs had no desire. So I feel like the bottoming out of cards might have happened already, but what do I know?
Hard to say.
I've been worried about my SL investment since a certain bot placed top 10 in Champion. Yeah, again, it's funny that you mentioned this, Mickey, because I've been thinking about this, and I really am trying to approach Splinterlands separately as a player and as an investor. And I'm not worried about my SL investment because right now, if I just hold stuff in like liquidity pools or nodes, I'm getting crazy amounts of APR, right? That has nothing to do with playing the game. But I understand your sentiment. It's not Delwyn. Icy Flow, just trying to FOMO you. I'm a min on Splinterlands, much respect. Yeah, that's it. They're gonna go by Wednesday. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're so far behind. I don't even know what this is in reference to. Sorry, guys. If I pass over something, it's just because we're trying to get through. I will sell all my vouchers for Riftwatchers pre-sale, except maybe 100 for buying packs. Yep. BGH, what's going on? Spike Coon, good to see you here. Riftwatchers is a fantastic hold for packs. Print run is so low, less than 3K max commons.
Yeah.
I definitely want to grab some packs. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if I'm going to use the pack strategy to, fund my deck.
I figure I'll get 1 or 2 of the summoners maxed out and then see what happens. But the prices are going to be high, right? So
yeah,
I'll have to be very strategic in terms of which cards I want to get them when they're available.
Epic summoners, you're going to need 46 BCX, which is a lot. So,
yeah, but it's better than 100.
It's true. Well, but the things we're seeing now, epic summoner or rare summoners going for like $2 in some cases. So it's like $250 to max out a summoner. Whereas like, how low do you think epic summoners will go in price? Because for them to be around the same thing, epic summoners would have to drop down to $5, which I don't know. I don't know how to value it, but.
We'll be throwing. We'll hit the tables in Vegas. We'll get our.
I'm not good at that, so I'll probably just watch you. Although maybe I wonder, have I gotten better at like poker and blackjack because I've gotten better with Splinterlands? Has my like deductive strategy? No, I don't think so.
Poker's way easier than Splinterlands, so
probably.
Yeah, it is.
I talked to Biz Kitty about it. He wants to make that proposal. Oh, there you go. Okay. I forgot what the proposal was, but I know that Darkestnyte committed his 47 million SPS to it.
Yep, I'm in.
I propose everyone send a Thaddeus Brood to Butters so he can max for Diamond. Let's go. All right, guys. We got to support Butters and his Thaddeus Brood fund. Everybody needs a fund. All right. So for this longest time, Darkestnyte had a kitty fund.
Yep.
So, everybody needs a fund. Have the numbers for Riftwatchers been published somewhere? Not officially. I mean, technically it's official because it was in a post like in December of last year where they said 3 million packs sold at $5 in SPS, but then they went back and said maybe we'll change it. So I don't think it's going to change, but that's the best guess right now. So no valuable cards are the only rents. Summoners have all gone up. Oh, okay, we're talking about rentals here. Rentals are still better than a month ago or two. Yeah. ROI on packs is like 50% right now. Interesting. People aren't renting CP, they're renting cards to win. Yeah, all right, so maybe I'll open my thing and rent out all the good cards. If SPS reaches 0.5, can Riftwatchers be sold out quickly? Yeah, probably. I mean, I think if SPS does half of that, you'll start to see Riftwatchers packs move. You'll probably also see nodes move quite heavily. Yeah. Level up cards are renting better. If SPS hits 50 cents, people won't be thinking about Riftwatchers. If SPS hits 50 cents, I will be selling a good portion of mine and sitting in cash.
I agree.
PJ, good idea. Rental Golem is doing that now. Can't wait. Oh, delegate max gold. Okay. Oh, so this is for the people who want to delegate cards to this account. Okay. All right. So what will be my commitment? I mean, I'm already going to commit to putting the bot in the account. We need at least level 1 summoners. So maybe I'll have to grab some of those unless people want to be generous with higher level summoners.
I mean, we're doing delegations, right? So
yeah, it's delegation. So whatever people want to delegate.
Yeah, we all have cards that are there, right? So
this is such a great idea. I like it. They have bots running cards from. So wait, Rental Golem did this already? Damn, I thought it was such an original idea, man. Okay, well, hopefully it's a great minds think alike type of situation.
Yeah, but it's ours, right? We can come and talk about it and see what it's doing.
Yeah, of course.
And give it a cool name. It has to have a cool name.
All right, so I guess I have to make a new account that'll be completely fresh for this. So we'll have to come up with a name. Now that sounds fun. After Sound self-stream funding giveaway. Tell us more. I mean, it's the community. The community is gonna put stuff there. I mean, I'll send whatever I can, but it'll be fun just as a way to like give back with a non-committal way to give back. Because it's like you could either rent out the card, if you're gonna not play for a bit, or like delegate it for a day and might get used, right? And then yeah. So you're just helping out all the players or all the people in the community here. And maybe roll the dice and get a gold foil. What's going on, Max Maka? All from the store. These are residual investment after max chaos deck. Drops are sweet bonus. Wow. 17,000 packs from the store. That's impressive. And you call yourself a minnow, Druid's Blood. Sounds like a baby dolphin to me. Seems like, huh? Orca. Seems like everyone ready to sell SPS. Yeah, seems like it. Can vouchers stay at 50 some cents for the long term? Are we done with $25 vouchers? I don't know that we'll ever see a $25 voucher again. I think I wouldn't be surprised to see vouchers like pump whenever there's major things.
Yeah, like $2. I would say $2 would be nice.
I mean, if I'm being honest with you guys, and again, this is a complete speculative prediction. I'm not saying that it's actually going to happen. I'm just saying that Riftwatchers packs are going for $5. If you remember how expensive people were paying for Chaos Agent packs in the pre-sale, it was like $4 for a pack and then $20 for a voucher. If vouchers are burned in some significant way, or if they're utilized for tower defense or nodes or whatever the case is, and there ends up being a shortage, I can see them going up to $2. Like, I can see them going to $2, right? Which is another 4x from here. And people being willing to pay $7 for a Riftwatchers pack, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just think the environment was different back then, right? We had just spent 6 months or however with no packs, and it was frustrating. It was a frustrating time, right? There was no way to get new cards into the economy, right?
Yeah, and people were just hungry for new cards at that point.
Now we've had chaos for almost a year. It feels like almost a year. Mm-hmm. And we're coming up on it, right? So I think that hunger is just not there the way it was.
Yeah.
So now that said, the new promo cards for Splinterfest and for Riftwatchers may really supercharge that FOMO. We don't know.
Yeah. So. Ooh, interesting question. You ever see 20 mana cards coming into play?
Sure. Yeah.
That seems like a lot, but maybe those are the behemoths.
To 99, right? Have we ever even got? I don't even get close to 99.
I don't think I think the highest you can get right now with cards is like 70, low 70s.
Yeah, I think the highest I've gotten was 69.
I think there's a lot of potential with them being honored at $3 and being given more utility with the tower defense game. This is going to be really interesting. In 2 days' time, we're going to find out exactly how they're going to be utilized there. So maybe that could be interesting if everything starts happening at the same time. SPS starts going up a little bit, pumping for Riftwatchers. Tower defense goes on sale. Node license rewards go out. It'd be interesting to see vouchers actually pop to $3, what their actual value is.
That'd be nice.
If everyone is in the mind of not buying packs, the ROI of opening packs for Riftwatchers could be excellent. Yeah, you always gotta zag where others are zigging, right?
Exactly.
I sold a gold diamond dragon and bought 6 Lear deep swimmers. How does that make you feel? This is too rich for my blood. So, Darkestnyte, you can comment on it.
Yesterday, so I just maxed out my gold diamond dragon yesterday. So
what? Really? Nice. Okay.
Yeah, it was sitting at level 3, and I was like, so. But the problem is, I spent a bunch just to get +1 to the attack, right? So I just hated looking at it just at level 3. So and the prices were good. So.
Yeah, for 30 something bucks. Well, they sold a gold diamond dragon.
I missed that piece. Oh god.
Yeah, 700 so that they could buy 6 Lear deep swimmers. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, that's nice. That's a pretty card.
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like I've become much less emotional about selling off my gold cards if I'm not going to use them, right? Because if I can sell them, like again, so I sold my gold foil Carnage Titan, and I bought 10 BCX Carnage Titan. So I essentially maxed out a regular foil one for that. Now I would love to be able to do that with other cards, but like I was just looking at, like I have some summoners that are gold foil, but for example, if I sell like my General Sloan, I can only buy like what is it, 8 BCX for it. So it's not enough for me. I should have sold it much sooner when it was in the 30 range.
I say that there'll be opportunities in the future, right? So
potentially, yeah.
Yeah, hold on to them.
Wait, not legendary. So they're going for, he's going for $12.50 right now. So this will buy me like 8 BCX at $1.50 for General Sloan.
What's a gold Waka going for? Maybe I will jump in on this bandwagon.
You will not sell your gold foil Waka. there's no way in hell you sell it. On that day I would be shocked. It's going for 3,700.
Wow, that's still low, right? At one point it was going for like 66,000.
I mean, weren't people? Didn't you buy it for like $7,000? Sorry, wasn't it released for like $7,000? Okay, never mind.
Released when it came off of Hive. I'm sorry, off of Wax, right? But the original was the same as everybody else paid. So, well, it's dropping. Yeah, we need to. So my proposal is to bump this up somehow.
This is probably going to be a fantastic land worker for you.
That sucks. That just sucks.
I know. It hurt coming out, but no. Dennis, what's going on? Dennis, have we seen you here before? See, I'm trying to recognize new names whenever they come through. If you have, then I apologize, but you seem new because your name is so powerful. Dennis Van Shake. How many vouchers do I need for the Riftwatchers presale this month? I wish I could tell you, but we're going to find out in like 48 hours.
Yep.
I mean, sorry, I don't wish that I could tell you because I know and I can't tell you yet. I wish I could tell you because I have no idea. And yeah. Ooh, Hawks is here. Guys, if you haven't checked out Hawks, Darkestnyte and I are big fans. Okay, Hawks, real talk. Darkestnyte will always, like, in the past month, it's like at least once a week where he will either text me or call me and be like, dude, have you watched the latest Hawks video? Yeah. So he's a big fan of yours and has gotten me onto your content as well. So Hawks saying he's in the same boat as me, used CL to move from silver to diamond. Also need to get map status. Loving flexibility I have for Riftwatchers and Rebellion. Can do pre-sale if it makes sense. If not, can be patient. Oh, okay. I was talking about our overall strategy here. Level up life in the house. Indeed. How's that Filipino gaming scene? Is things still good over there? I really hope people didn't get burned by Axie. I keep reading articles about like people who like took out loans and went into debt to like get into Axie, and then the economy just collapsed.
So here's an interesting. I thought about this a couple of days ago. Because Axie is a fun game. It looks fun when I watch like Big Trio play and things like that. Mm-hmm. Is now a good time to get into Axie with the asset prices dropping?
I don't know. I don't play. But if you play Axie, okay. So we'll put out to the community. If you play Axie, how would you kind of review where the game is right now, especially if you can put it in the context of a Splinterlands player, right? Yeah. I think that would be really helpful to understand where they are in their development cycle or releases or all that. Would love to hear from you. So Zach is here. What's going on? Zach's in the house. When's the next tournament?
Can you go back? Was that goats? It is goats.
Oh yeah. Well, if you guys missed it, a couple weeks ago, Darkestnyte went to do some baby goat yoga. Do you just have an affinity for goats now?
Well, just I notice them now much more. So
I want to try this out. When's the next tournament? Should we shoot for next week? Are you free? What's your schedule like?
I'm good.
All right.
We'll try. Up until Splinterfest.
All right. We'll try for next week. I will set it up sooner rather than later. So Brand Talk, it's also even better than that because you get a bonus when you max combine. True. Yeah, you do get a. Oh wait. Are we talking about the rare cards? Because yes, that's true. If you max combine them, then you actually get. That's fascinating because then you get more value just from burning them. Stever knows the secret about buying at burn prices. Thumbs up. Stever's smart. There's so many smart people here, man. I just appreciate the fact that they share their knowledge collectively with the community, because not that I know of anybody specifically or I'm calling anybody out, but I'm sure there are many people who keep things very close to the chest and front run, and you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, that's fine. They're not obligated to, but it just makes me appreciate the people who like post the content and say, hey, here's like a good strategy to go and try.
That sounds like a conspiracy theory.
Oh, we can go down that rabbit hole. Yeah, again, I'm not even saying anybody specifically. I'm just saying that in every game, in every project, there are going to be silent whales that keep the alpha to themselves.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Which again, they're not obligated to share it. So it just makes me appreciative of the fact where somebody, especially the content creators in this space, who will come out, or actually people in the map chat who are just like, yo, check out this ROA on this card, right? Like check out the returns on this thing. So I feel like everybody's very generous.
We should do a conspiracy stream one time. Just one.
You're gonna get me in trouble with Aggie.
Well, only if you're right.
He's gonna be like, oh man, he's finding out, he's guessing all of our secrets. All right, so the epics, Sobel saying the epics are close to DEC peg burn value too. Oh, okay. Actually, if you don't mind me checking, I'm curious.
Let's do it.
I think they're 100. Is that what it was? Or is it 125? No, it's 100. So if you grab them for 10 cents, right? But I don't think any of them are going for 10 cents. But you're right. We are close to the burn value for that. If you combine them to max level up, smart move. Epics are a steal. Uraeus is a steal. Under 20 cents. Come on. Yeah. I mean, if there is one card I am buying regularly, sorry, not one specific card, but it is epics for rental income. I do have an account. Okay, so I don't want people to think I'm lying here, but I do have a separate account that was started as just like a small project where it's still run by Splex, but I put a little bit in, and it's just every time it reaches like a certain threshold, I'll buy another reward card to let it rent out. And so I am playing the game just to see what it's like. I don't do it. I'm just letting the machine feed itself. But when I do buy a card, it's usually an epic card because of the fact that they have better rental rates.
Jin Shawala at 12 cents.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I go for. It's just so good.
Yeah.
So good. I mean, Uraeus is great too.
It is, yeah.
It's become one of my favorite cards to play.
I mean, because it can go into any lineup, right? It's neutral.
And the poison
neutral cards are definitely the way to go.
Poison sneak, so good.
Yep.
All right, so Butter's saying, I think our prices in general, not meta shifts, are the slowest increase in price compared to SPS DEC. Not meta shifts. Interesting. Okay, I don't disagree with you on that.
Yeah,
I think we have
one of those levers, right? That as things become more available. Absolutely.
I think we have a long time to expect any real price increase for rewards cards, and expect to never have the same prices as we had last November. I agree with you. I think, again, it's easy to look with rose-colored glasses and be like, oh yeah, I think what's his name, Pellicor Bandit could do a 30x because at some point he was selling for 30 cents. But there's way more of them now, and there's not way more players. And here's the interesting thing is by the time those new players come in, we may never have that lag period where a new set is delayed coming out. That would cause people to be like, I want and need this card and I'm willing to pay 30 cents for it.
Right. I think the new players that come in will chase the meta as it's current, because they won't know about meta shifts and things like that, right? So they'll come in and try to figure out the game. But they will go back through old content, right? Things like Jin Chihuahua for 12 cents. My thought is as new players come in, they're not going to invest capital right away.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to do rentals.
The reason I like Jin Chihuahua is because it can be so dominant in bronze.
Oh, yeah.
And so I get to keep it, and it has a lot of value at 1 BCX, at least in my eyes.
Okay.
I agree, Mitchell. There are too many of them. All right. So Harris is asking, do you guys remember how many packs were needed to get a guaranteed Dr. Blight? 50, which seems so little now compared to the 575 for Yasek.
Yeah.
But it was 50. But keep in mind, at the time, 50 packs was tough. There were not many vouchers in the system, and they were being sold for, $25 at a certain point. There was a Max Sloan on the market for $138.
Yeah.
What's that price per BCX, out of curiosity? You doing good on time, Darkestnyte?
Yes. But it's funny. I was just thinking that. Am I good on time?
Jedi Sky Knights, what's up? It's good to see you here. I wouldn't want to sell 50 cents, but it would be dumb to at least not cash out my initial investment. Smart move. See, I don't even know how to say Lieutenant Bellycat, like another new name here. So welcome to the stream if this is your first time. Good to see you here. Jabi Santos, for the longest time, name the account as after. Oh, name it as After Dark. That could be fun.
Yeah.
If you want Archmage to run effectively, you have to tell him which cards not to use. That could be a lot of work if cards keep getting delegated and undelegated.
You know what? That's a really good point because I never did that, right? And what's the argument that I always have? It doesn't know the cards to not play. That's one. And when I compare what I would have done versus what it's done, it'll pick level 1 cards, right? Mm-hmm. It picks the card based on its full potential, not on what its real potential is. And that's why it loses as much as it does.
Well, okay, I want this thing to be as hands-off as possible. I don't want to be in there micromanaging. So is this going to be a problem? Are there not going to be enough rewards for people?
Yeah.
To give out?
Yeah, I would just rather just play at that point, right? If I have to go in and tweak that stuff. So
Luthian's in the house. What's going on, Luthian? I'm so excited to hang in a month from now.
Yes.
It's gonna be great.
Have we decided where we're gonna go and eat yet?
No, I don't think so. I need to put that back out to the group, so my bad.
Yes. I'm up for buffet.
Yeah, I think buffet makes it easy.
Yes.
There was significant worry that CL is going to immediately sell out as well. Yeah, I'm not buying the hype this time, Brantok, because CL did not sell out, and we were still at the tail end of a bull run at that point. So I don't know that Riftwatchers, even though it's only 3 million packs, sells out right away.
It's Gang's fault.
It is Gang's fault. It is Gang. Dude, Gang had so much influence back then. Yeah. True. But I feel like at that point in time, he was saying it so much that on the town halls, you could see even Aggie and Hardpoint. I remember that one town hall with Aggie, Hardpoint, and Matt on, and they were talking about what happens if it sells out, and Matt was just like, no, it's not going to happen. And then even Hardpoint was just like, yeah, Matt, but what if it does? Matt was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then it's just.
But I mean, here's the thing, right? He and Walking Keys, they do really in-depth analysis, right? Mm-hmm. And they balance each other, often similar to how we do, right? So, but the analysis they had made so much sense, and even I was like, man, I'm gonna wake up and Chaos League is gonna be gone, and I'll have missed my opportunity. So,
well, I did ape into some packs that day because when we sold the first two, I think we sold 2 million within 10 minutes, and I was just like, oh my god, he's right. Or maybe this could happen, who knows. But Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I think he didn't really understand the impact of bots on the overall player numbers. I think that was really what happened. Because
that too, and the big guilds with those deep pockets, they never showed up.
Right. Well, some did, right, but not enough.
Sure, yeah. I remember people were so worried about, the guilds are going to get all the benefits and they're going to get all the airdrops. Like at that point in time, people were probably worried about airdrop all the way up to airdrop number 9, right? Or airdrop number 8, so maybe Carnage Titan or something. That didn't drop until whenever it was, June.
Exactly. Yeah. So what did I say yesterday when we were talking? Right, whatever you think is going to happen is not what's going to happen. It's going to be
something else.
Yep.
So SPS is too low for Rift to sell out in one day. I agree. I don't think it's going to happen. I think people are going to realize how slow it goes once the pre-sale starts, but we'll see. That's what I'm saying. Luthien, that should be their stream title. After Dark in the morning. After Dark in the morning. That's our new talk show.
Yeah.
Gathering the Magic. What is going on? Hello, Jedi Sky Knight. Wait, Gathering the Magic, you've been here. Why are you saying hello? Or maybe it's not to me. Oh, hello, Jedi Sky Knight. Stock Jockey, what's going on? How are you? I just opened a Chaos Agent pack for the heck of it and got a gold foil Quicks. I think that might be the best card you can get. Either that or Grandmaster Wraith. Well done.
Another guy that beats me a lot, and whenever I beat him, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I won.
Stock Jockey doesn't mess around.
Luthien, like these are all the people that beat me consistently.
I know, they just come in to rub it in your face.
Yeah.
Luthien saying to keep the gold foil summoners. I mean, I'll hang on to them for now. I'm not going to sell them at a low. For 4 years of experience in Splinterlands, tell me you should be careful to ape into anything that comes out new. People will always dump their cards cheaper than the next guy while editions still sell. Smart.
Yep.
I just didn't realize that the first time around because I needed the cards, and I thought we were still going to have another leg to the bull run, which did not happen.
Yeah, see, I mean, I have the same problem, right? Like it appears like I FOMO and stuff, but for me, it's that competitive aspect, right? I want to be more competitive. I want to win, and they're not flips for me, right? I need the cards,
what's interesting is I don't view your actions as FOMO in any means. Like you went and bought a chain golem like 2 sets after it was released, right? Mainly because you saw the utility that other people were using and you realized that it could have utility to your deck. It wasn't like, oh, this thing is new, brand new, shiny, everybody's trying to get it, right? It's like, this is what the market values at 2 years later or a year later. And I find that value to be appropriate to the utility that it's going to provide to my experience.
Right, and the one that was on the market was dramatically lower than all the others, right? So, like more like half. So it just looked like a good deal. And it's good. Now the interesting thing is there are other alternatives to chain golem that have come out in the last 2 years, right? But it has its own unique attributes that make it really good in a lot of circumstances.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, it's a fantastic card, usable in many situations.
Yep.
So Butter's saying they sold all their gold foils, I'm assuming, so they can move into vouchers. Oh, smart, because vouchers popped today.
Did they?
Oh. I mean, they were sitting like low 50 cents, and actually, let's take a look. I think they popped up to 60 cents, which, I mean, doesn't seem like a lot, but on a percentage gain, I think it's like 15%. Vouchers are sitting at 63 cents. They're up 17%.
Holy, that's awesome.
On the, I'm assuming 24 hour.
That's awesome.
So that feels nice. I will take it. Congrats, Stock Jockey. Hawks has great. Oh man, we are still so far behind. We're like 15 minutes behind on chat. All right, we're gonna catch up.
Go.
All right, so Hawks has great content. Agreed. Hawks is putting out great content. Agreed. Hawks says, I appreciate that. I'm curious if Darkestnyte has an impression. Oh, do we have to pause for this?
But I can't see what so I have my camera in front of what it says.
Oh, he says Hawks is curious to see if you have an impression of him.
I did. Oh no, I do not yet. Again, so certain people have certain ways of speaking, which we've talked about in the past, right? And I key off of that. You're neutral and information packed, right? So that's your thing to me, where the analysis you do, it's really focused on the information you're trying to convey, right? It's less entertainment and more information, which for me is the way that I prefer to consume content. However, I will focus on the entertainment, and I'll come up with an impression.
So you calling me a dancing monkey then? There's no entertainment, or there's no information, it's just entertainment here?
No, dude.
It's all right. I like being a dancing monkey, so let's go.
So the answer to the question, Hawks, is not yet, but I will.
All right. Hawks, are you going to be there at Splinterfest?
He has no choice.
He has no choice, you said?
Yeah,
Gotta come. All right. So Luthien saying Axie's not a fun game. Oh, Hawks and Luthien in the same guild? Oh. Axie is dead, according to Ventura. Chris is saying hi. People are saying hi. Hey there, Liberty Guy. All right. So it seems like Axie is not worth it.
But it has to be still a fun game to play, right? I mean, it looks like a fun game.
I've heard it gets repetitive. Because you buy the same, you buy your Axies and you have to play with the same ones, and it's just like the strategy gets kind of stale. Whereas opposed to Splinterlands, it doesn't get stale as quickly as another game, just because of the different rule sets, the different splinters, and the different cards. But again, that's what I've heard. I haven't played it, so I don't want to comment. This is secondhand commentary, so take it with a grain of salt. I don't want to post or share my best moves in the market. See, keep it close to the chest. Axie players don't like SPL. SPL don't like Axie. Why not just play both? I mean, give us a good reason. I just haven't gotten into it.
Why don't they? I mean, that seems one is not similar to the other, right? So why would they not like them? That doesn't seem to make sense.
I don't know. There's probably some rivalry going on
there. That's very Web 2.
Oh, sorry. I totally skipped this question. Do you think SPS market cap can exceed Axie's market cap in a couple of years?
Yeah.
I mean, Winter Yard, if you want me to say yes, I'll say yes. But I don't know.
Nobody knows, but it could.
Here's the deal. There's a reason why I am stacking SPS tokens and not AXS tokens. So hopefully that should give you your answer. Whether it goes above or beyond Axie, I don't know, but I do believe in the viability and long-term future of SPS.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, again, we've been in this community for almost 2 years now. I've been 2 years. You've been a year. Oh, just happy anniversary, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah. Oh, and thank you for the quicks. That was very, very generous of you. I now officially have. Well, I haven't combined the cards, but I now officially have the BCX for my first maxed summoner.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you, brother. All right, let's see. Here's a Butters 323 Alpha. Guess DEC will be honored 1,000. I think so. I think that they would honor DEC at 1,000 per dollar for the tower defense game, and it sounds like from the Alpha League from Aggie, which they haven't confirmed yet, but they're going to honor the vouchers at the $3 kind of discount. Oh, and you said that as well. So Luthien saying she should try playing both. I just really don't like Axie. I think it's boring. I respect that others like it though.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would say.
Axie dead. I want to play Axie, but want to finish setting up an SPL and have my SPL passive pay for Axie. But why not have SPL pay for more SPL?
So that's the thing, right? I mean, it's still a game. It's been in development. The prices are should be super low, right, compared to what they were a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a game to jump in and to get assets that were once worth thousands of dollars, now worth $1. Yeah. That's awesome to me.
Okay, hold on. I feel bad because I feel like I was somewhat dismissive of the Axie comment. So I'm curious now to see where Axie stands from a market cap standpoint. So
remember when Axie was selling for like $175 per AXS? Insane.
Yeah. Hey, do you remember when SPS was going for $1? That was pretty good too.
Come on, board.
So, what is this? 1.3 billion versus where SPS is at now.
It's still not terrible.
No, it's not. I mean, SPS market cap is at 27. I think this is actually higher. I don't think they're updated with the full tokenomics, and I don't know if they're accounting for the burn because the max supply here should not be 3 billion. But let's look at it this way: a $1 SPS would essentially put us at 800 million, right? Or 850 million. Yes, here. So our total supply, 880 million of a market cap is what this would put us at if we were at $1 right now. But there's a lot of SPS that's still set to hit the markets. Brawl rewards haven't gone live yet. SPS just went live. Node rewards are going to go live soon too.
Yeah.
So I don't know that $1. Well, actually, to pass it, you would need to get up to like $1. Oh, let's see. No, I don't want to do the math. You'd have to get up to like $1 something, right, in order to get to that 1.3 billion market cap. It's possible, but oh god, my curiosity sucks. Divided by 887.99. So you need to get to almost $1.50 in order to match the same market cap.
So whenever we start talking about this, I always go to the fear and greed index.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we're at a 41, which we had been hovering around neutral, which was around 47. So there's some skittishness around crypto right now. So that may be the reason why these prices are overstated.
Definitely. Well, again, it's the next bull run, which will come, right? Like the world isn't going to fall apart. I mean, actually, you never know, but hopefully, fingers crossed, the world isn't going to fall apart. So the next bull run eventually will make its way. And I do believe in the future of crypto. I believe in the future of gaming, specifically on crypto and asset ownership. So here's the truth though, right? Will Splinterlands survive? I can't say that with any definitiveness, right? Maybe another game comes along and this one, whatever. But I do believe in the space long term. And so I am placing my bets on games like Splinterlands. I talk about a bunch of other Hive games here too, like Decrops and Woo, and we were just exploring the Ethereum one, Undead Blocks, right? I mean, again, I hate to harp on it and bring it up, but like who knows? Like Illuvium could still turn around, right? Like this might just be a very difficult time for them. So. Too soon? I'm trying to give you some hope. I'm trying to shill out some of that hopium for you.
I have no, actually, I mean, again, I didn't remove my stake, right? So I could have done that. So I'm just gonna.
Are you just gonna leave it in there? Then?
Leave it in there. It's not worth anything. So,
is it not? Is it earning anything on itself?
It is. Yeah, it is. There's some in-game tokens, but because if you take it out as a Illuvium token, you have to stake it for a year. So people are complaining about Splinterlands, right? Forcing you to stake something before you can remove it for a month, right?
Yeah.
A year is Illuvium. And they didn't even have a game.
Let me put it this way. I don't know anything about Illuvium, but it had so much hype and so much attention that if it survives, right? And that is an if, but if it survives, I think it could still be a massive game, right? That will reward the people, because again, it's so funny. I think we are very much in echo chamber here within Splinterlands, because imagine the people that came in, bought at $1, and are looking at the SPS price at 5 cents now, right? They'll probably saying the same thing about Splinterlands. I'm sure there's no shortage of people out there who are just like, Splinterlands is a dead game, right? Because they look at the price tag of the token and they're just like, this thing is down 95%. Oh, and it doesn't seem like the bear market's over yet. We're expecting Bitcoin to go down to the low teens. So, altcoins tend to go down 99%. People are still calling for a 1 cent SPS. So I don't doubt that people are saying that it's dead. What I'd be curious about, and I don't know how much curiosity I actually have, but what I would be curious about is to see more behind the scenes of what's actually going on with Illuvium, because when you look under the hood here on Splinterlands,
you see everything.
There's a lot of cool stuff happening. And actually, here's a big shout out to the Splinterlands team for running their weekly town halls. I love the cadence, and I love the fact that even though it's frustrating because we're not getting things in the timely manner, they're at least letting us know stuff is in the works. All right, so let's see here. We never know when the next big boom could come. Well, we know Logan Paul or anyone else would. Someone wants to get Logan Paul to tweet this. I mean, you're not the first person. I'm just saying it's funny. Axie Infinity is dead. They shifted to a new game or new version of the game, Axie Infinity Origins. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I still think we should get pizza in Vegas. Who doesn't like pizza? I mean, pizza works.
I love pizza.
Doesn't help my carb stuff, but we'll try it. I'm just kidding. We'll have some pizza.
Hit the gym the week before. You'll be all right.
Hit the gym the week before. I should be hitting the gym now to work off all that pizza we're about to eat. I say Riftwatchers lasts 4 to 6 months, just a guess. Also, Luthien, I don't really care what we eat. I just want to hang out. It doesn't got to be about food with us. It just has to be about the company.
Yes.
I say Riftwatchers lasts 4 to 6 months, just a guess. Interesting. I'm curious to know how long you think Chaos Legion will last from here.
I have no idea. I would go with November. November's good. November, December-ish.
Okay.
I like having cards in the store, right?
What's that?
I like having cards in the store.
Same.
For players to buy. That's super important. We can't not have something there.
Yeah.
We saw what happened the last time. It pushed card prices up ridiculously. New players got frustrated. So no, I want the new player experience to be, hey, if I want cards, let me go buy some.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. It's good that they're there, because I think for a lot of the new players who are probably quietly coming into the game right now, you're not hearing from them because they're just learning and they're buying packs and they're buying cards, right? And it's not happening at the same level that it was in the middle of a bull run, but it is happening.
Yeah, I agree.
So Anna, what's going on? Good to see you here again. Why do tournaments have different entry fees according to the league you're in? I don't have enough SPS staked for the league I'm in, and prices of lower ones aren't worth it. I think they just don't want people punching down. So if you're in a lower league, like I think the cutoff is really silver. So like if you're in silver, you can get into the silver and bronze ones for the cheap price, but they don't want people from gold and diamond punching down.
Yep. And it has stopped me many times.
Yeah. Thanks, Games World. It's good to see you here. Feel free to smash the like button, guys. Don't feel pressured at all by Games World telling you what to do. You're all free. You're all free souls. Do as you please.
Punch it.
Don't let Darkestnyte bully you either. New Splinterlands items they can add and a deep dive into buildings for land. Oh, going to upload more content later after sound stream. All right, I'm looking forward to it. Cooks is also my first max summoner. Decrops makes me start a real garden. Hey, we all need that. That was a food crisis coming, right?
Yeah. Actually, though, they seem to have stabilized.
Okay, that's good.
As far as I can tell. I focus on that just from a survivalist perspective. Things seem to be stabilizing.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of reasons for why that could be happening, right? But we'll know soon during harvest time, which we are now entering into. So, sorry.
Well, I'm still stacking some canned goods. Just saying.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong with it. You guys think we'll get more and more projects on Hive? I do.
Oh yeah.
I do think so. I think if Splinterlands can do something great with GLS. Wow, this is the first mention of GLS. We're almost 2 hours into the stream, and this is the first mention of GLS that we've had. It's crazy. So I think if they can do something great with building out the GLS platform, that's going to inspire a lot of other potential partners for them, or even non-Splinterlands partners to just come build on Hive.
Yeah.
There's a place in Vegas called Egg Slut. Oh, I love Egg Slut. I went to the one out in LA. It's so good. It was run and started by a Filipino chef out there. So
nice. Let's do it.
I think Chaos will sell out before Christmas. That was my kind of target. Maybe Aggie will hit his target, then Riftwatchers should sell out January, February. Interesting. I feel like if Chaos sells out, Riftwatchers are going to be right behind it.
It all depends on what the team wants, right? They can do incentives, tons of incentives to either slow down pack sales or speed them up. It's up to them. So.
Yeah. Well, it'll be interesting to see if they offer any kind of like pre-sale perks for both Riftwatchers and Towered events that include, other assets. So let's see. Vouchers are skyrocketing. Yes, indeed. Well, I wouldn't know about skyrocketing, but if we see them do a nice 2x, huh?
I was thinking the same thing, like skyrocketing. I don't know if it's really skyrocketing, but it's doing well. It's definitely pumping.
Yeah, it's pumping. I'm one of those people. I'm just like, if you call a 15% gain skyrocketing, we're gonna run out of adjectives for when it goes beyond that. But to be honest, Chaos will still have better cards, in my opinion, with the addition of high mana. Yep. I mean, Chaos has some phenomenal cards. I think we're definitely seeing that. You smashed a like. Thank you, Ventura. Very kind of you. Well, this way I can't really play any tournaments. Okay, Anna, hold up. There are definitely some tournaments that you should be able to get into.
Oh, yeah. And they're fun.
So I don't know what league or level you're playing in, but let's go to Bronze League. Oh, I'm assuming you're in gold, right? Because if you're saying that you can't get into the lower leagues because they cost so much, but then you can't get into the higher leagues because you don't have enough SPS staked.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that. So you need 9K SPS staked here, but there's like the beginner tournaments in gold.
Yeah, the first one right there.
Well, this isn't the beginner one. Oh, this one, Scarred Hand Gold Cup, which is Chaos only. It's 3 SPS to get in, and you need 2,800 SPS staked, which I know. I mean, it's not a little amount, but I also feel like it's not a lot.
Yeah, and there's no loss to you, right? Because as long as you're in the top 256, which there aren't even more than that even registered right now.
Well, these tournaments are starting to get real crowded, though.
They are. Yeah.
At least the ones in gold. I think people in gold and silver have figured it out.
Yeah. But look at that. If you take the top 4 spots, man, that's a nice return on investment.
It most definitely is. It's all about food for me. I'm investing in Splinterlands to buy a home and a lifetime supply of burgers. Gotta love burgers.
Get you some Bubba burgers.
Roar smash. Vouchers at 70 cents. Okay. Well, that's higher than I saw previously. So maybe the engines on the rockets have started. If we're gonna continue down that metaphor.
Whoa.
70 cents. I don't know when I sell, but I bought 500 vouchers just to flip them. So at some point I will sell them. So I was
it's skyrocketing.
Yeah, maybe it is skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Exchange vouchers today, $20,000 in volume. Indeed. Yeah, that's a lot. United States is self-sustainable. Not sure about other countries. Yeah, but things will still get super expensive here.
Yeah, the problem for the United States is we have a high standard of living, right? When compared to the rest of the world, and that's our Achilles
to maintain that. Yeah.
So, and we're less likely to want to go down to the standard of living in the rest of the world.
True.
It is a huge vulnerability.
We're snobby Americans. I would prefer Terry Crews over Logan Paul to promote the game. Terry Crews is awesome. Would love to have him on. I mean, sorry. That sounds like I would love to have him on the channel, which I would love to, but I would love to have him like on board helping the game. Hope they don't force this much SPS staked for ghost card tournaments coming.
That's interesting. Maybe they won't force any. They just have lower rewards. That would be nice.
Yeah. But how do they make it so that like they still incentivize people to own cards? I feel like the rewards for these ghost card tournaments have to be very low.
Very low. Yeah,
but if they offer an opportunity like where the entry is low and the rewards are low, you just come in and you can play, right, and get a feel for it, then that'd be great as like a promotional tool.
I would rather, instead of playing for the tokens, I'd rather play for cards in ghost card, right? So you would know what the reward is. Let's say it's a Countess, full maxed out Countess the Nash or something. I mean, tokens are great, right? And you can use them to buy whatever cards you want, but I think I would prefer just cards.
Indeed. I think that'd be good too. Egg-Slut is so far. All right, I mean, we got to go while we're in Vegas.
Egg-Slut.
What's that?
Now I have to look up Egg-Slut.
Oh, that's good stuff, man. It was featured in some documentary talking about like.
Ooh. Oh, I can make that.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some good stuff. Obviously, I'm biased because I'm Filipino, but you know, there's. Will exclude people same as owning cards does. Chaos will sell out in February. Okay, we got another. Man, we should run a poll as soon as we hit 10 million. I think I'm gonna make a video where we take official predictions for when Chaos will sell out. Because I did one for Yasik so long ago. Now it's like I think I did it at the end of July, and now I have to go back and fish out that video.
Yeah, Yasik should be out next week. At the end, I'd say at the end of the next, at the end of the season.
Ooh, alpha packs up big too. Let's see. Woo! I've been buying more Woo token. So, oh my god, 24% on the alpha pack. Check that out.
Web3 is gonna save crypto.
I'm like, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so 70-cent vouchers. Remember, sell 10% every 20% pump and buy 20% on every 20% dip. What? I don't.
Take
the
profit.
math.
Basically, take profits.
Take profits, but the math on this seems interesting. All right, we'll dig into it later. That's like $50. 150. Sorry, I don't know what they were talking about. Oh, alpha packs? No, I don't know. That's where I put all my summoner money. I want at least 2x or 3x, then max out my gold deck. I mean diamond. Oh, whoa! I'm actually almost close to 2xing my initial voucher investment. I don't know. I gotta sell the news, I think. So on Tuesday I'll probably sell. In my opinion, there should be some changes in tournament structure. Now quite often OG players play in lower level. Let's talk to Weirdbeard. You can probably get up on that. My problem is my vouchers are in LP, so my overall count still keeps going down. No, so this is exactly why I stopped putting stuff into the voucher LP. Sorry, this is welcome to Impermanent Loss Brand Talk. Well, that tournament in particular, I'm not that far off in terms of staked SPS. If I get lucky with chest this season. How far are you, Anna? 2,000 SPS, 2,800 SPS was the max that you needed.
See, soon this won't be a thing, right? You can get people to stake you. Right?
Exactly. See that this is what I'm excited about. Once this thing goes live, like when Anna asks for it, I'm just be like, all right, let me delegate you some SPS. Get into the tournament, and and do well. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Stay vigilant. Liberty guy off the grid. Oh yeah, username checks out 100%. I live in Seattle. It's already crazy expensive. Good luck even cooking a meal at home for $20.
Yeah.
Well.
So I ordered.
I eat some cheap things, but go ahead. Sorry.
So it's funny. So over COVID, right? I started cooking more at home. So I very rarely go to restaurants now. And so I've been ordering cookbooks. So one of the cookbooks I just ordered, if you're familiar with Galaxy's Edge, that is down at Disney, they have a Star Wars themed park. I grabbed one of their cookbooks. Also grabbed a cookbook from Fallout. If you remember that game, Fallout. The Fallout cookbook too, that you can cook all their stuff. So yeah, but I mean, because cooking at home is expensive, but eating out is like ridiculous at this point. So maybe it will be pizza that we bake ourselves in Vegas.
I hope remember there was a time when like food in Vegas used to be so cheap.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, or when I was a kid, like my parents and family would love going there and getting like prime rib steaks for like it's like so cheap. I don't know. It's probably not going to be that way now. But.
Or the big picture of the big lobster, that you see on every bus stop. So
yeah, good times. Let's see. So Luthien, I won't be able to join you at Egg Slut. They don't have options for me. Oh well, this is not our dinner, but
oh, that's right. You guys are vegans. That's right. Oh, we have to do buffet. There'll be tons of options there.
Oh, buffet or pizza, whatever people are in the mood for. Yeah. Are you Luthien? Where are you staying? Are you staying in the Luxor Hotel? Oh wait, I think she said she has some family there. But we'll probably have like. If it's easier, just like order stuff and hang out rather than going out somewhere, that'd probably be cheaper too.
I would like to do that. Yeah, that would be awesome.
So
maybe we can hang out in the HyperX arena and eat pizza there.
I doubt that, but it'd be kind of cool if we could. We'll see. All I know is, I guess, inside information. All I know is that like they're being very strict about HyperX and access to it. So it'd be awesome if we could get in there on like Friday night and just like see the place, but we'll see.
All right. So, hey, just an FYI, it is now 12:30.
You got to run?
Yeah, in a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, you know what? I drank coffee and water, so I'm going to have to run to the bathroom at some point. All right, let's catch up on some of the chat, and then we can probably call it a day. Of that tournament. Okay, where do we leave off at? I live in Seattle. I'm a simple person. Rice and eggs. Very simple. I love it.
Yes.
It's my favorite breakfast. Willem D, what's going on? Good to see you here. We need to blow Darkestnyte's mind and oh man. Darkestnyte, you gotta eat some balut.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, don't just sign up like that. You don't even know what you just signed up for. Go do me a favor. Oh, actually here. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Let me know if you'll eat it.
Oh no. No.
All right, so here's a Filipino delicacy, guys.
Yeah,
it's called balut, and it is essentially. Oh, Luthien, please look away. Luthien, please look away. It is essentially like a somewhat half-formed egg, right? They've allowed the egg to grow or develop a little bit further, and then they hard boil it. So you open up the egg, and there's like a little half-born little chicken in there.
No. That's a hard no.
So yeah.
Or I would need lots of alcohol.
What are we even talking about here? This is crazy. Okay, I've had it twice in my life. It tastes like a mix of chicken and egg. So if you close your eyes, it actually tastes pretty decent. It's just can you close? Can you get past it psychologically?
So I've spent a lot of time in China, and I've gone there and eaten some very interesting things. Again, with enough alcohol, I could probably do.
Never mind. I highly doubt that they have this available in Vegas. So you got to go to like the remote parts of the world. Castle solid November, regardless of how many packs are left. Aggie will buy the rest. Maybe. Don't forget about me. I need some steak, fam. Yeah, you got it. I mean, look, when this goes live, I would love to send out some SPS. I would love to be the Oprah of SPS. You get some SPS. You get some SPS. I'm like 2,300 SPS. Some of that in rewards. All right, you're almost there. You'll get it.
Yeah, you'll get there. Yep.
Post your IGN, and maybe some folks will help. Darkestnyte, how do you feel about Diamond League now? I felt it become even more competitive.
It's rough. So I've noticed a progression in terms of competitiveness over the last couple of months, right? The problem for me is the way that I play.
Mm-hmm.
I have certain just lineups that I'll just default to, right? But those default lineups are not optimal for the evolving meta. So I become easy wins for people. I know that I need to change, right? What I really need is a coach. I've said this a couple of times, right? I need a coach of someone that has a high win percentage that will come in and just tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Yeah.
And change the mindset that I have. I've been doing it on my own, and my win percentage has gone up from doing that, but it's time intensive. And so there's my answer to your question, right? Yeah. It just requires more thought, energy in order to get the wins. And then the bots, right? I can turn my bot loose, but it's not as competitive as it needs to be, so my win percentage goes down.
Yeah.
So, but it's fun. I mean, but it's much more fun, right? So that's a good thing.
I agree. Yeah. I don't spend much time in Diamond, but usually end of season I give it a try, and it's I have 1,300 vouchers. Gonna wait till they pop. I'm hoping for $2. Ooh, that would be so nice. Great. Luthien's saying at the Delano, part of Mandalay Bay. Oh, I think that's nearby, right? Nearby Luxor. Okay. Luthien, I'm saying my luxury truck bed. Let's go. That reaction was priceless. I think they're talking about you with that. Hell no.
Yeah.
I guess November is the target sellout time because Christmas money will flood in together with the scarcity of FOMO. That'd be awesome. Rex, I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. I see balut there though. When I watched Renta eat that on stream, I literally he ate it on stream. That's so crazy. I am Filipino. It is delicious. Again, you can if you can stomach it, if you can get past the psychological. But the chick is really is pitiful. There's something decent in the taste of the yellow part, but do not eat the chick. Yeah, I just remember when I ate it, I had to take some feathers out of my teeth.
Oh.
I knew that would get a reaction from Darkestnyte. I was just like, what is this? Oh, it's a little
remember what I just said that this in the United States we're unwilling to go. Yeah.
This is from the more exotic parts of the world. Ooh, have you ever tried durian?
I don't even want to look at that. I don't.
What? No. Durian's a fruit.
Oh, I have not.
It's a fruit. Okay, so the thing with durian is
That looks good. Yeah.
It tastes like heaven and it smells like hell. So it's like it's stanky, but it tastes really good.
Yep. Yeah, I would try it.
So when I was visiting Malaysia back a while ago, I actually went to a durian buffet, which was awesome. Because the thing with durian is if you get crappy durian, it's gonna stink like ass. But if you get good ones, like it's not gonna smell bad. It's still gonna taste great. It's just, can you get over the smell?
Yeah.
Durian is delicious. I almost tried durian, but the place happened to be out of stock that day. I definitely want to try it. Should I put together a Splinterlands cookbook with input all the players from Discord?
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I've been wanting to create a recipe for Furious Chicken, which is essentially just going to be a hot chicken sandwich. I want to make a Furious Chicken sandwich. Oh, wait, there were a couple. The community here has been awesome. Furious Chicken sandwich. There was like a flying squid calamari or something.
Dude, I want to contribute a recipe. So yes, if you do that,
Okay.
I will totally contribute.
We're gonna turn this into a cooking channel at some point. But State of Survival, yes, you should do it, because I would love to try out all the different recipes that you're working on. Yes, there are feathers. It's a fruit. All right. Okay, we caught up with the chat. Darkestnyte, do you have to run?
Yes, I think I should.
Okay.
So let me tell you where I'm going. So I'm going down to Dragon Con, which is here in Atlanta. So
very nice.
Con is a fantasy sci-fi convention. Everybody dresses up. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, right? So I'm debating whether to go like I am now, but I am definitely going to bring my lightsaber or one of them with me and just geek out.
There's no dragons in Star Wars. What's this?
Yeah, there are crate dragons.
In Star Wars?
Yes. Crate dragons. You saw it
in crate dragons. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Oh, it shows how much of a Star Wars noob I am.
Man, that's how quickly I...
Very nice. All right, cool. Well, we'll let you go. I'll be on for a couple more minutes because we need to do the giveaway that Druid's Blood sent. I almost forgot about that. So everyone, if you want to say bye to Darkestnyte, any last minute questions, he's got to run and have some fun at this conference. I'll be on for a couple more minutes getting this giveaway for all the people who are closing out the stream. Again, it is a big thanks. Well, we'll get to it in a second. But Darkestnyte, thanks for coming through, man. As always, it's a lot of fun to chat. I'm sure you and I will be chatting throughout the rest of the week, especially on Tuesday when we get some more information.
Oh yeah. See you guys on the town hall.
All right. Take care, man.
Yep.
All right. Let's do it. Do it. Okay, I hope you guys didn't leave yet because we are just about to have some fun with this giveaway. Now, I don't know if Druid's Blood is still here, but Druid's Blood, if you are here, thank you so much for sending some packs and some cards. It was very, very kind and generous of you. I just want to make sure I think you sent 3 packs, right? So we're going to do 3-pack giveaway. I think there's 3 packs and a couple cards. So what I need from you guys is, if you have not commented in the last, I don't know, we'll call it 5 minutes or so, just type something in so that it recognizes you as a participant. I'm not fishing for comments. It's just that this thing recognizes recent chatters as participants, and that's where I get the list for these giveaways. So let me go ahead and pull this in. Druid's Blood is so generous and such an amazing supporter of the stream. I just have to say thank you for all the support, Druid's Blood. Okay, cool. So we are going to. All right, so here's the fun stuff. I believe we have 3 packs to give away. Yeah, I think it was at least 3 packs. So we're gonna do 3 packs, and then Druid's Blood also sent me some cards, which, to their point, Horny Toad, which apparently has a very good rental value according to Druid's Blood. So you will get your choice of a pack or a Horny Toad on this beautiful Sunday morning / afternoon. So let's go ahead and run this. I will pick out the participants now. All right, so hopefully you all have commented, and I need to open up that wheel of glory Wheel of Names. Oh, we can close out of some of these. Oh, I need to do a Rising Star mission. Let's do this one, just so we can get something going. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I've copied. Let's paste all the names. Oh, there is a lot of blank spots in there. So let's get it advanced. Okay, we're just going to click and spin, hopefully get rid of all the blank spots. All right, so we got 3 packs to give away. And then I'm assuming if you win, you'll want a pack rather than a horny toad. So we'll do the horny toad second. If you really, really want a horny toad, it's all for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit spin. Oh, wait, 100. Oh, wait. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can get rid of some of these blanks. All right, perfect. All right, we'll get rid of the blanks and we'll see how many people are actually competing. Remove all instances. All right, we got 36. Max is asking, how do you gather all the names at once? So I go into the dashboard of the YouTube live stream in the creator studio, and then there's an option there, like if I look at the chat, that allows me to see all the participants. And usually if you're not chatting, it won't list you as a participant. So that's why I ask people to chat. So best of luck for pack number 1. Oh my God, by the slimmest of margins, Zurich, please go ahead and let me know that IGN. Sorry, this is going to be a little slow because I want to try to make sure we get these ready to go. So send, we got a pack. So congratulations to Zurich. Let's actually go back here. So we're going to remove Zurich. And while they are typing in their IGN, I'm going to pull the next name. So good luck, good luck, good luck. Mitchell. Congratulations, Mitchell. All right, so we got Zurich and Mitchell. Right, and one more for the pack. Let me go ahead and pull that now, and then I'll send out the packs real quick. So Mitchell, can you give me your IGN again, please? I know I've probably gotten it from you before. And hungry for tacos. All right, congratulations to the 3 of you. All right, I see Melkor 85. So we're gonna transfer that bad boy. Who else do we got? Zurich, where's that IGN? And Hugsy Bugsy, you were close, but yes, it does go to Hungry for Tacos. IGN is Hungry for Tacos. All right, well, you're gonna get the next pack. So Hungry for Tacos. Oh, Zurich. I don't want to have to pull another name out of the hat. Off the wheel, I guess. Okay, we're gonna give Zurich another minute here. Let's go and start with the Hornet Toads. Oh my God. Jedi Sky Knight. Holy crap. That was really close. All right, Jedi Sky Knight, go ahead and give me your IGN. Oh, did Zurich give it? I'm so sorry. Am I blind? IGN Zurich with an extra H. Okay, perfect. ZURICHH. Yes. Hopefully this is right. If it goes to the wrong person, I'm sorry. All right, and who did we pull for the Horny Toads? First one we got, Jedi Sky Knight. Amazing. All right, so let's send this out. Actually, before we send that out, I'm going to pull the wheel so we can start to get the next person in. Jedi Sky Knight is the first winner of a Horny Toad. We got 3 more to pull. Or R or S or R. Ricardo, congratulations. Jedi Sky Knight with a K. All right, congratulations on your horny toad. I hope it treats you well. Oh man, this is too much fun for a Sunday. All right, Ricardo, hook it up, bro. Ricardo Bastas. There, I see Ricardo chatting. Okay, so Ricardo, go ahead, put your IGN in. This is for the third horny toad. And Zach with the win. Let's go, Zach. Congratulations. All right, so SCHY. Oh, SCHYZO. Skizzo. Yeah, for all of you guys who got packs, let me know if you open something good in there. And then make sure you, everybody, once again, just make sure you thank Druid's Blood. Druid's Blood is a G. Incredibly generous. I know, lots of winners with a Z. There's no more Z's left on the wheel. You got a gold slip spawn. Let's go. Let's go. That makes me happy. Okay. So Zach, did you put in your IGN? This is for the last one. Wibble. Let's go. Congratulations to Wibble. All right. So Zach, did I see an IGN from you? Why do I feel like you didn't give me your IGN yet? Oh, Battle Beasts. Battle BEAS. Yes, I know how to spell Battle Beasts. All right, last one was who? Baby Puppy. I love it. All right, guys. That coffee is really starting to kick in now. So I need to run to the bathroom. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem here. Baby Puppy. Congratulations once again. None of this is for me. I am just UPS delivering it to your doorstep. So make sure you thank Drew's Blood for the kindness and generosity that they shared. So that's all I got for you guys today. I will be back live Tuesday morning, which technically will be before the town hall. So I'm really excited about that. But otherwise, I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your weekend. For those of you here in the US with me, I hope you enjoy the holiday tomorrow. I will probably be streaming over on Twitch, maybe later today or sometime tomorrow, just having fun. I want to do more of that zombie game, but actually I might stream on Twitch to do some Starcraft stuff with what's his name, Darkestnyte, if we get around to that. So I hate to send you to another place, but I want to keep this channel strictly for like the P2E stuff. So if you wanna follow on Twitch, you're more than welcome to. But otherwise, I got some really fun, exciting stuff coming for this channel. The idea today for the community kind of account that will fund giveaways, I think it'd be really cool. So I will work on setting that up and maybe post a video. And then there's some other stuff that I was hoping to do at a certain point. So hopefully we'll get there and I'll be able to share that with you. But I might wait until after the town hall to really launch that. But just another way to offer support for you guys and, help grow the channel. So good to give back to the community. Druid's Blood, you are a champion. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate you, all you do and all the support that you have for the channel. Town hall is going to be 4 p.m. Eastern, I think. Great giveaway. All right. Catching up on any chat here. All right. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys. I will catch you all soon. Take care. Peace.